It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Have you ever had one of those days when nothing goes right? Your wife starts bitching about whatever it was she was bitching about last night. So you escape into the bathroom just to sit there on your throne. But after you finish your business, the toilet paper's gone. Well, it's a great day for me to whoop somebody's ass. It's a bad day, so you better get off my back. You might get cold cocked if you cross my path. 'Cause it's a great day for me to whoop somebody's ass. Well, I was running late for work, so I poured me some coffee to go. And just before I had a flat tire, I spilled it all over my clothes. When the highway patrolman pulled up, I thought that help was on the way. But when he saw the tire tool in my hand, he shot me with pepper spray. Well, it's a great day for me to whoop somebody's ass. It's a bad day, so you better get off my back. You might get cold cocked if you cross my path. 'Cause it's a great day, I can sing it if you want to, for me to whoop somebody's ass. When I finally made it to work, I was 15 minutes late. I told my boss about the flat tire, but he fired me anyway. So here I am out in the parking lot, just waiting by his Corvette. I'm gonna give him a goodbye present that he never will forget. Let's sing together. 'Cause it's a great day for me to whoop somebody's ass. It's a bad day, so you better get off my back. You might get cold cocked if you cross my path. 'Cause it's a great day for me to whoop somebody's ass.
Hello, good morning. Welcome to the party. Yes, the party is constantly going on because we're the Bob and Tom Show. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Except Christmas, of course. I don't know what I'm saying. Good morning, Christy.
Hello, Chick.
She's at the news desk. Going to go down to the dock and load some ships later on. All right.
Yeah.
All right. He's got the life vest on there.
Oh, it's the
Back to the
horizontal
future.
stripes. Looks good, Chris.
Thank you.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey there, Chick.
Hey, man. There's Josh Arnold.
Hello.
Ace Cosby there.
Hey.
I'm Chick, and here's Tom.
And if you went to bed at halftime,
The Lions did not win. That's exactly right.
But
the 49ers did.
The magic of the point spread.
Yes. I hope you had the Lions in the points because the Niners did not cover. You're exactly right. Let's see. Brock Purdy, quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers. Now, let me tell you a little bit something about Brock Purdy. He's the last Mr. Irrelevant, last player chosen in the NFL draft, okay? Mm-hmm. There you go. And Brock Purdy and Christy could share gloves.
He's got small hands.
Easily.
Oh.
Yes, that's exactly right. Anyway, he leads his team to a victory, beating the Lions 34-31, and the San Francisco 49ers are headed to the Super Bowl for a rematch with the Kansas City Chiefs, who Kansas City went into Baltimore yesterday and dismantled the Ravens 17-10. Baltimore could not get anything going offensively. So there you go.
But Taylor Swift was there.
Taylor Swift was in Baltimore. That's exactly right. And they were on the field after the game.
Making out. It was great.
Kissing. And the rumor is that...
On the cheek.
No.
It was full on, man.
A lot of tongue and ass grabbing.
French kissing.
Yes, sir.
They had a pretty good shot of her wherever she was in the in the suite or whatever. Mm-hmm. Usually it's kind of dark. They have some spy lens. So you could actually see, you could read her lips when she's going, Travis.
I received this last night from a friend. I don't know where it came from or where it originated, but dear CBS, Scrapper replaced the Nickelodeon or Paramount simulcast for the big game and simulcast the Swiftie channel. That's right. Keep live feeds on Taylor the entire game. My guess, advertising revenues will be considerably more than either of those other two platforms.
Wow. Well,
wow.
I'm kind of getting used to her being there now. I think I'm gonna. Miss her.
The math problem is, can she get there from Tokyo in time to see the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
And it's absolutely totally doable.
Yeah, it looks like it's actually doable.
Taylor Swift performs in Japan the night before the Super Bowl. It will end around 10 p.m. Tokyo time, which is 5 a.m. Las Vegas time. The flight from Tokyo to Vegas, 12 hours. Tay-Tay can arrive at 5 p.m. local on the day before the Super Bowl, 25 hours, 35 minutes before kickoff.
So you got plenty of time.
All right, you guys are suckers.
Ace, I think you might have to give this one up.
Nope.
I think we have a professional stand-up comedians right here.
Hopefully.
Tom Griswold knows comedy inside and out. I don't know what the rule is on writing a joke to death, but
I do.
But I think that Ace, I think we're there. It was they're not dating. Oh, that was amusing. Oh, they're not dating. Oh, that's funny. That's really okay. They're not
I
dating.
think he means it, though. I'm not going to mention it anymore.
Okay. Yeah, like you're going to get your window fixed. Sure.
Anyway, now a lot of controversy about going for it and not going for a field goal.
Oh, with like 7 minutes left, and Dan Campbell with 4th and 3, and he went for the first down instead of kicking a field goal,
which he had tried the first half and didn't work then either.
Yeah, right. So there you go.
Oh well, okay.
But you'll always have what actually happened was follow me now. The 49ers were the better team for the longer game,
Okay.
and they had more points at the end. So there you go. Okay. That'll get you beat. The other teem has more points. That's going to get you beat. Okay.
That's a hell of a season for Detroit.
Oh, absolutely.
Exciting.
You would think all a bunch of young guys, man. That next season looks bright.
Cool.
How about that penalty in the first game?
I don't want to talk penalties with you because you're an idiot.
No. He dropped the ball on the other guy on purpose, and
they called taunting on Zay Flowers of the Ravens, and like 2 plays later, Zay Flowers, the guy he was taunting, the guy laying on the field, Zay Flowers beat him, so he came over. Caught the pass in front of him, came over and dropped it the football on his head and started pointing at him. So that's a taunting flag. So then like 2 or 3 plays later, the guy who was laying on the ground was covering him again, and he was running to score a touchdown.
2 feet from the goal.
And the guy punched the ball out, and that's called karma. And he fumbled, and Zay was never the same for the entire game, and neither were the Ravens. Because in that instance, the Chiefs had more points at the end of the game.
That's how that works.
That's how that works.
But for the sake of the shoe-in.
2-0, Daddy.
Wow. All right.
I'm the smartest man alive.
Yes.
Look at this. A robust 16 games above 500. Look at that.
That's awesome.
95 at 79.
That's great.
I don't want to brag, but I made $27,000 this weekend. Okay?
Wow. I think you have a right to brag.
Yeah, you do.
I'm just saying.
That's a good weekend.
But if the IRS calls, you don't know nothing. Oh, yeah.
It was interesting to see they always do that thing. I don't know, do they do it for the playoffs? I know they do it for the Super Bowl, the Pornhub searches at halftime.
I think you could. Yeah, isn't there? There's got to be a website where you can go and find out what in real time what the top searches are on Pornhub.
Metro Detroit at halftime. The Pornhub search is huge.
I think to hell with the naughty stuff on Pornhub. I want to talk to the PR department and who keeps Pornhub top of mind in America. That's who I want to talk to.
I see. No, we have a lot of other stuff coming up in the news and the world of sports.
Yes, we do. We have a new Australian Open champion.
Just wait until Pornhub wins an Emmy because they get into their own original programming.
Yeah.
10 years from now, Pornhub could win an Emmy for Best Drama. Who knows?
That would be interesting.
Nominated. It would be from PH Network.
Right.
It's Mariska and Natalie and What the Parrot Saw. And the winner is...
Do they still have the pornos that have the long storyline? And
I think so. In fact, the AVNs were just this past weekend. I wonder what won.
Oh, no kidding?
Yeah.
We got to look that up.
So maybe they have like a Best Motion. I'm sure they have a Best Picture. Yeah.
You know what, Tom, now think about it. I'm sure there are guys who that's their fetish. They like a nice long story before
women,
anything
I think,
happens.
don't they? Don't they like
I had a
romance?
I had a roommate, too, who insisted that his porn be... He used to rent, like, the Star Trek parodies and stuff like that. God. And I was like, why do you sit through... He was like, I like... Because they're not supposed to be doing it, and I like that.
You mean like the Wrath
He liked that, like, characters who weren't supposed to be having sex with each other were.
All right.
Like the Wrath of Khan, and it wasn't Khan.
Wasn't Khan. Right. Starts with a C. Okay. Yeah. All righty. We also have a new list of rejected vanity plates.
Oh.
Those are always fun.
From all over?
We've got them, some from Canada, some from America. Coming up, we have a bunch of cool animal news.
I don't know how many of these awards I can actually talk about.
Probably not many.
Not some of these
titles dirty. Huh?
Some of these titles.
Are these the story pornos?
These are the AVN awards.
Oh, okay.
We have all of them.
Remember in Superbad when he's going, I don't know what I want to buy a monthly service, but I can't. There's nothing out there that no cinematic quality. And when it goes, I'm sorry, the Coen brothers don't make porn. Okay.
Best anthology movie or limited series? What is that? Something that continues?
I
like
guess
a series. Deeper Pulse. One.
Oh, all right.
Deeper Pulse.
No, Video Secrets. I'm sorry. The producer was Deeper Pulse.
Okay.
Good to know.
I didn't know that turned me on until I was wow.
I like
Deeper
that.
Pulse.
Deeper Pulse.
Also, coming
So
up,
vague.
we have a baby born in a vehicle. Always fun. A lot of cool animal stuff. All of it with a nice positive spin. If you were driving down a certain freeway and saw several camels.
Hilarious.
Oh, it's so funny.
There was a typical, they were in the median of the highway.
Hilarious.
And, like 4 policemen and 6 zebras were standing in the middle of the median.
Yeah.
And it looked like they were talking to the zebras and finding out, well, what happened? What do you think? And,
A bearded lady rides by in a unicycle. We'll find out about that. Right now, it's time for me to rescue you. Fellas, I've been trying to tell you. Steven Singer even flew in here to talk about this. Valentine's Day. It's right around the corner. You can either neutralize it, have a big win, or total loserville for you. What I'm talking about is make sure you get the right gift. And sure, you can do the card and the roses. Don't be the guy buying those roses from the guy under the bridge that he just got from the nearest funeral home. No, you want to do something classy. This is where Steven Singer Jewelers comes in, of course, bracelets, necklaces, et cetera, et cetera. But right now, the big seller is this gold-dipped rose, 24-karat gold. It is a beautiful rose. The color this year, Malibu pink, dipped in gold. And then, isn't there one in here? There's one right there, right next to Josh.
Oh, yeah.
And artisans hand paint the leaves and the petals. Malibu pink this year, and there's lots of other ones available. And by the way, they're just available from Steven Singer Jewelers. Don't fall for copycats or fakes. Make sure you go to IHateStevenSinger.com, and that's Steven, S-T-E-V-E-N. IHateStevenSinger.com. And perhaps one of these is just what your sweetie would like. By the way, you don't just get a beautiful gold-dipped rose in a plastic bag. No, it comes in a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful box personalized card, a lifetime guarantee. It's perfect. And as Christy has suggested, also, it would be really nice if hanging from those rose petals was a bracelet.
Oh, that Atlas bracelet is stunning.
Okay, so they start at just $59. Get the details by going to IHateStevensinger.com. You can do that right now, and you got Valentine's Day taken care of. Get the order in before 2 o'clock today, and it's out the door today, so you'll have it in plenty of time for Valentine's Day. Also, coming up in the news, getting trapped at a ski resort on the gondola in the middle of the night. We'll find out about that.
And Tony Romo goes a little goofy. Yeah, you remember this, of course.
Oh, no. He's down, Jim. Oh, Jim. Oh, my gosh, Joe.
Yeah, he won't be home for dinner. He gets weird yesterday. We'll have the audio.
Also coming up, another tainted coffee.
Coffee!
At the office. You're not going to believe what they tried to put in it this time. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Good morning, sunshine.
Bob and Tom Radio.
Now, Maria, you're originally from Duluth.
Originally from Duluth.
You made how did you make the transfer into the transition into stand-up comedy? Did you have regular jobs?
Well, I worked as a secretary, and I missed that. I missed the camaraderie because you don't always get to see people on the road as a comedian. So I miss that. Where do you want to go for lunch? What do you want to get for lunch? Where do you want to go for lunch? I get like a sandwich, something, or like a salad. Oh, I mean, maybe we could just someplace I get like a Diet Coke. We could go to Quiznos. Yes, we could. Yes, I like the drama, like don't touch Donna's label maker. Okay, no, don't even look at it. Why? Because she bought it with her own money. Oh, enough said, sister. Why don't you tell Donna to keep her mitts off my freaking tape dispenser, which she should know is mine because it's clearly labeled. Oh. Fellas get mad. Who stole my key lime pie yo play? Wasn't me. Did you eat my Southwestern style lean cuisine? No. Did you eat my half chocolate rabbit I've been gnawing on for 5 years? It's basically only half a head and an ear with a soft baby blue ribbon wrapped around it because my ma gave it to me for Easter. Yes. Don't. It took you too long. I had to scrabble it up in my chops. But yeah, I used to work as a secretary for a long time.
Yes, you've been around.
Yeah, I've been around. And I used to work as a Star Trek character in a touring show. I did a Star Trek character.
Oh, really?
What?
Wait a minute.
Mall openings and Jack in the Box promotions around the country.
Which Star
character?
Trek?
Well, I was a Bajoran, which is from Deep Space Nine. Not many people. Greetings, I'm Major Lilanka, the planet Bajor. Get the F away from me. All right. That was most of my job.
What is the name of the tribe, the people?
The Bajorans.
So they're Armenian.
We were like the Jews of your World War II. We were decimated by the Kardashians, which are...
And the Kardashians definitely Armenian.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
They're lizard-like people. And all I have left of my parents to remember them by is this bloody paper doll. That looks like a napkin with some ketchup on it from this food court. Oh, so you're a denier of the Holocaust. I see. Well, why don't you wait for your wife to come back from the Chico's where she's buying a boxy jacket.
Maria Bamford is our guest.
This paper doll.
Oh.
I haven't seen Chick look like that in a long time.
Did you ever work at a theme park as a character or anything?
They trained us at a theme park, and it was in North Carolina, so it was a very it was a place where people wore a lot of religious kind of rock star T-shirts where they'd go like, "Come follow Christ, he's going to be seen at the mega," that kind of thing. So I did a little work there, but I'm not very good at talking to strangers. Trying to get people interested in talking to me. It was just terrible. It was mostly that, like, greetings. You got makeup all over your face. You mean my genetic makeup? I'm very different from you. I'm an alien. No. I wish the Vulcans would come back from their smoke break.
Did you have...
Hey, it's Josh Arnold with a food recommendation for you. Gardner's Wisconsin cheese, their famous oven-baked cheese. It arrives pre-baked. You just heat it and eat it, grill it, skillet, or air fry it. Check out their new oven-baked cheese flavor, jalapeno. Ooey, gooey, spicy cheese. It's sure to tickle your taste buds with real jalapeno flavor and heat. Perfect for game day, parties, or any time. Excuse me, are you serious with it? I mean, why are you doing this? Me, the real me is right here. I could easily be doing this. We don't need you, man. Look, there's only room for one of us. That's Gardner's Wisconsin cheese, jalapeno flavored oven baked cheese. It's now available in Gardner's oven baked bundle package, so try all the great flavors. Receive free cold pack shipping and free cheese curds when you spend $59 or more at Gardner'sWisconsinCheese.com. Click the link below and tell them your pal Josh, me, the real Josh, from the Bob and Tom Show sent you.
Sleep. It just when the sun came up. Oh. And then when we said maybe he's dead, we were just like, oh, I hope he's dead. Yeah. Then we can relax. And then...
Bob and Tom.
5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. The party continues. Don't be left out. Hey, hi. Hello? What? You want to go get a keg? What's going on?
A little tired, maybe.
When's the last time you had a pull off a keg? You're standing there by the keg with the hose, and you got your cup, and you're running. When's the last time you did that?
Had a pull off the keg?
Or have you ever done that?
Sure.
You have not. I can't.
You
see
mean right directly into my mouth?
No. You have your cup, and you gave it a couple of pumps, and then you.
This isn't Chateau Lafitte.
I say bubbles, yes.
Because I know you don't play beer pong. It's too filthy, right?
Yeah. Speaking of germs, we got toilet flush news coming up. Science.
Oh, you and the fecal spray, right?
Well, I tell you what, I'm not sure I agree with the news story, but science has stepped up to examine some of the bathroom habits. And we have a really interesting story about gas station bathrooms. All I can say is imagine a gas station bathroom disco.
Whoa.
Coming up. It's
what did you say?
Well, it's a very unusual
a gas station bathroom disco.
Yeah, it's an unusual promotion.
Okay.
For a gas station kind of / convenience store. We'll be getting to that sometime this morning. I'm certainly looking forward to it.
Why not loud disco music in bathrooms?
Why not?
Then you that way you can't hear what other.
Well, you're gonna. It's not just the music. Wait till you hear what they're doing.
All right.
I was sitting somewhere having dinner last week, and something where I get all my music on my Music, whether I'm shopping or whether I take my Shazam out and I find it. Mm-hmm. And there was a really good Murder on the Dance Floor or something. It's really kind of fun. It's like an old. I
remember that.
It sounds like a disco. It's from not long ago,
right.
But it sounds. Remember, we were all
Panic at the Disco.
No, we were all relieved that disco died. Well, I think it's zombie time. Yeah, I think it's back, man. I kind of liked it though. I like disco.
There's a classic disco era, Village People, and the best disco song of all time, Disco Inferno.
Burn, baby, burn.
That is not.
That is good.
That is not.
Disco
Inferno. That makes a corpse tap its foot. That's a good song.
Make a dead man count.
Yeah, well, that's the more graphic way of. Once again, if you went to bed early, Detroit.
Well, Brock Purdy throws for Miss Purdy, 267 yards and a touchdown of the San Francisco 49ers. I'm sorry. The San Francisco 49ers.
Thank you.
Rally from 17 points down at halftime to beat the Detroit Lions 34-31 to reach the Super Duper Bowl. The 49ers scored 17 points in an 8-minute span of the third quarter to tie the game, and then pulled away in the fourth quarter to earn a rematch against Kansas City after losing the Chiefs in Super Bowl 4 years ago. Detroit became the fourth team to lose a conference title game after leading by at least 17 points and unable to make the Super Bowl for the first time in franchise history. So you got the Lions, you got the Jaguars, you got the Browns, and you got the Texans. Only teams in the NFL
played in the Super Bowl.
Never been to the Super Bowl.
Oh,
there you
we're
go.
so close.
So close.
Man.
Next year.
You think?
I don't know.
Well,
I'm just saying that.
You know,
Start
but
conversation.
if Detroit had, is that right?
Detroit had not gone for the first down.
Yeah,
Twice they did.
I don't know what they're going to be able to do. I mean, you can tie the game up, or you can go for a first down. And yes, if you make the first down, the momentum comes on your side. But if you don't make it,
as John Madden would say,
all hell breaks loose. Don't take yourself out of a position to win the game. Okay, don't do it to yourself. The other team's trying to do it on their own.
I
don't
agree
give
with
any
that.
help.
What
okay?
about on a different note? What were your favorite commercials?
I don't watch the commercials.
Playoffs.
Oh, that guy? Yeah, I bet he. Yeah, Mora was in what commercial is he? Oh, it's a gambling site with Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is there some federal law that was passed? And goodness knows I love Kevin, but he has to be in every commercial? Is that like a law now, federal law?
He's in a lot.
He's damned adorable and hilarious. Don't get me wrong.
Who's in more seconds? Would you say it's seconds on television during the commercials? Would it be, I don't know, Peyton, Kevin Hart,
Shaq?
Patrick Mahomes is in a lot of them too.
Patrick Mahomes, yeah.
He may be in more of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, the production values of the commercials they're so well done.
Have you seen the Super Bowl commercials yet? I'm sure they're out there online already. Remember
the ones that are going to be in the Super Bowl?
Yeah, you get upset about that.
Well, my favorite one is the one that has Grand Funk for the Silverado. Closer to home. It's just such a great song. A great bass riff.
Andy pointed out there was one break where there were like 4 songs in a row in commercials that were all old classic rock songs. Yeah.
They tend to dominate.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, and Taylor Swift in the Kansas City Chiefs.
Maybe it's because too many of the rap songs, it's hard to sell a nice car when the word bitch is in it every third time.
There you go.
Just saying.
How did we get out here in this wilderness?
Just saying.
There's some fine hip hop.
The people who like classic rock have the money to buy nice products.
Well, man, I know those rappers. Those rappers sure don't have any money.
Yeah, they don't have any money to buy anything.
The rappers themselves, yeah, sure.
Titanium teeth, yeah, boy.
Great, that's a wise investment.
Chiefs win in Baltimore, 17-10, and everybody I know picked the Ravens, man, but that was they couldn't have been more wrong. AFC
Everyone in all the pregame shows.
Everybody who had any thing to do with the National Football League, past or present, said go Red. The Ravens, no problem. Big time defense. Lamar Jackson, MVP. Excuse me, Lamar Jackson. A totally different Lamar Jackson in the playoffs than he is in the regular season.
He did catch one of his own passes, though.
Yes, he did. He didn't call his shot, but we gave it to him.
As Giselle said,
Tom can't throw it and catch it too. I know what your problem is.
Oh,
no.
He threw the ball and it got knocked up and he actually grabbed it.
You mean Jizzy? I'm sure she has an app. Tom cannot throw the ball and catch it as well.
That's actual audio.
Yeah, she's from
That was a fun ride home.
Australia. What is it?
I don't think I've ever heard her
She's
speak.
from South America.
I don't know.
Isn't she from South America?
Giselle, I have no idea.
She runs a halfway house for
Brazil, I believe.
Anyway, Chiefs win 17-10. And during the game, Tony Romo did not disappoint. Even those of you who know less about football or just don't really pay any attention to it, Tony Romo dropped this knowledge on us yesterday during the game.
Chiefs ball in games like this, the ball matters more than any game.
What?
Once again.
Chiefs ball in games like this, the ball matters more than any game.
What?
I have no idea what that was.
Chiefs ball, the ball matters more than any game.
What does that mean?
He's out on a limb there.
Turnovers are important in any game, especially during the playoffs. How's that? Is that better?
Well, we would need that translation. He was excited, wasn't he?
He certainly
he
was.
didn't quite get his point across.
I guess there's a story this morning that somebody from CBS, a muckety muck, Stephen Muckety Muck, one of the guys ahead of broadcasting, had to go to Tony's house. Apparently, he's veering off into a ditch as far as his performance goes, and people are complaining. I'm just telling you. Because he used to say this.
Oh, no. He's down, Jim. Oh, Jim.
How did I miss Jim Nance jumping in there with an uh-oh? I had no idea. So there you go. Let's see. Where are we? Taylor Swift, Super Bowl bound. The pop star would be on hand in Vegas to cheer on boyfriend Travis Kelce when the Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers get together. Now, let's see if I can get that her itinerary. She performs in Japan the night before the Super Bowl. That ends around 10 p.m. Tokyo time. That's 5 a.m. Las Vegas time, the Saturday before the Super Bowl. The flight from Tokyo to Vegas takes 12 hours. Plus, she has to wait in the airport. She has to be there.
Go through TSA.
Yeah, go through TSA.
Grab a coffee.
Got to get a coffee.
God knows how many layovers she has.
Can't get her guitar in the overhead.
Sure.
I'm sure it's fingers crossed.
Make my connection.
Yes, hopefully. Did I ever tell you guys the first time I was, I was 29 the first time I flew in an airplane.
Wow.
And I was like 30 or 31 the first time I made a connection. And I said to myself, well, they have computers. They know I'm on this plane to make my connection. So if my plane is late to make the connection, I'm sure they'll hold it for me.
Right.
I thought that's how it worked. It did not work that way.
No.
To a degree on certain occasions.
Sometimes they'll do it, but not very often anymore.
So Taylor can make it easily. 12-hour flight. Swift can arrive at 5 p.m. local the day before the Saturday before the Sunday kickoff.
Oh, she's good.
25 hours, 35 minutes before kickoff.
No question.
Once again, if they don't lose their luggage.
And she'll look beautiful.
Get baggage claim for an hour.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, she's going to be at the Vegas airport staring at the...
They have slot machines
They
there,
do.
so
I
you
won
can kill some time.
$75 last time I was there.
Wow.
Yes, I did.
Boy, I hope that she keeps an eye on her. What if she loses a lot of money in Vegas?
I know.
What's
She
she
could
gonna
lose
do
a couple
about that?
$100.
Well, she's got a concert a couple days later. They'll make up for it.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
forgot about it.
Depending on how merch sales are.
Sure.
She's out there
A lot of
hawking
times
her
your merch
t-shirts.
money is your gambling money.
That's the same for Taylor Swift.
Right.
I hope she brought change, right, Josh?
Yes, yeah. Make sure you have those 5s and 10s.
Okay, where were we?
Royal Rumble? Cody Rhodes? My gosh. I got a text Saturday. It said, who do you have on the Royal Rumble? I said, I'm going Cody Rhodes. And my gosh, if he didn't win the Royal Rumble.
No kidding?
What the hell are you talking about?
Only the biggest sports story of the weekend.
Now, how?
Was that
What about his what?
WWE or something?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
30
okay.
men in the ring. Are you kidding me?
We have a
He didn't watch
naysayer
the
over here.
24 hours of Daytona? Come on, that was the biggest sports story.
He did not. He doesn't care about it's Peacock. He couldn't see it.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
He ain't got Peacock. He ain't got no Peacock.
Why didn't you invite him over to watch?
I didn't know his name. Does that work?
Hey, you. I don't have your number. Australian Open, they call him Mr. Naughty. That's right, Yannick Sinner.
Oh, man. Mr. Naughty.
He rallied from 2 sets down to win the Australian Open final against Daniel Medvedev and clinch his first Grand Slam title. 22 years old. He beat the Djokovic.
Yeah, the sinner and the Joker.
The sinner and the Joker. That's right. And they had protests in Mexico City outside a full arena. Bullfights have resumed in Mexico City after the country's highest court just for now revoked a local ruling that sided with animal rights defenders and suspended the events for more than a year and a half. The resumption of the bullfights yesterday at Plaza Mexico, which means circle in Mexico, has raised expectations of fans in the face of the lengthy legal battle between enthusiasts and opponents of the activity. I'm a bullfighting enthusiast. That will never be in my obit. Bullfighting foes argue it violates animal welfare.
I'm a bullfighting foe.
And affects people's rights to a healthy environment. You got dead bulls. What
the hell are we supposed to do?
The arena in Mexico's capital is the largest of its kind in the world. The first bullfighter to enter the ring was the renowned Mexican matador. I think he was at Royal Rumble. Joselito Adame.
Yes, but he was thrown out 28, so he was able to make it to the...
Oh, that's good. Joselito means small Jose. Yes. Thousands of people cheered the return of Fiesta Brava. Bullfighting is also, that's what they call it in Spanish, Fiesta Brava.
Do they, once they kill the bull,
yep.
Do they, bring a tractor in?
Do they eat it?
I imagine
if they kill, the way I understand it, the bull is injured so severely that it struggles out of the ring and dies backstage.
Oh, no.
I don't think
That's
so.
even worse.
You don't think so? You think they bring a backhoe in?
What? Well, they got to get rid. They have to move it. They
I
can't
do
leave
know
it there.
a friend of mine.
Or do they bring in like a forklift? I mean,
well, you know this guy.
He's less than elegant. And maybe they do it like they do when they change pitchers in Major League Baseball. They have a forklift, but it looks like
a bullfight.
Looks
cart.
like it's dressed up like a matador. It's got
with horns on it.
On the roof. It has one of those stupid black hats that the matadors wear.
You remember a friend of ours? He had a horse that died, and he had to bring the backhoe in front of the kids. And
yeah, that's a great story. Why don't you not tell it?
Oh, man. Well, those things happen.
Well, horses weigh a lot, especially when they're dead.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
We're moving.
That's known as dead weight, Josh.
You're going to need a buddy.
And with a backhoe. More sports coming up, including Victor Wembanyama.
Oh, Vicky Wem Wem?
Vicky Wem Wem.
How would you like to go into a bathroom at a convenience store? You press the big red button and... can be happening.
Wow.
Why is that?
Well, we're going to tell you how that's happening.
The tramps are going to be in the bathroom with me?
Well, you'll see. This is extraordinarily exciting. Right now, I hope things are going so far so good. We're about to conclude month number 1 of 2024.
Counting them down.
Maybe you've got some interesting food goals going on out there. Well, HelloFresh can certainly help you out with that. They've got all kinds of great stuff going on, stuff that involves they've got low-calorie stuff. They've got low-carb stuff. They've got good old-fashioned comfort food. They've got it all. So maybe before you call a restaurant, know that HelloFresh is 25% cheaper than most takeout. And dozens of chef-curated recipes every week to choose from. How does it work? HelloFresh does the grocery shopping. They deliver the box. Inside the box, it's all pre-measured. You put it together sometime in just a few minutes, then you pop it in the oven, depending on what it is. Christy's waving something she's been working on. What are you eating over there?
This is one pan, too. Barbecue pulled chicken tacos. 4 steps. Very easy. 5 minutes, 15-minute cook time, and it's on the table with HelloFresh and delicious barbecue pulled chicken tacos, creamy slaw, and red onion. Yum.
They even have pictures, which I really appreciate. I mean, you're going to probably know what you're doing, but hey, I see it. So this goes there and this goes there, and they're on convenient cards. So just give it a shot. HelloFresh wants to incentivize it by supplying free breakfast for life while your subscription is active. So there's a brand new code. It's BT Show Free. So you go to HelloFresh.com/BT Show Free. That's one free breakfast item per box with an active subscription. You're going to have fun. You'll become a better cook. Once again, they've done the shopping. They have done the measuring. You just put it together. Also, by the way, a lot less food waste, and that's important. God knows we throw away so much food in our culture. And now you're not going to have to do that. And, of course, you'll be cleaning your plate because the food tastes better than what you're going to be making on your own. HelloFresh.com/BT Show Free. Tell them the Bob and Tom Show sent you. HelloFresh.com/BT Show Free. Also coming up in world record news, Taylor Swift. And if you were driving down the highway and you saw, is that a zebra? Is that on the median? Is that a camel? Well, you weren't mistaken. We'll tell you how that happened. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Become a Bob and Tom VIP and get your...
We have to do a little stunt here. We're going to try something. Chick McGee, we have a news story about a woman that
tried to steal a case of beer between her legs
in a grocery store in
Did you see that?
Zachary, Louisiana.
In Chick's defense, this is bigger than a case.
Now,
well, we have some Keystone Light there. And
Chick is putting on a...
it's a 30-pack.
It is a 30-pack.
I've noticed that. So that's 6 more than what she was trying to steal.
Well,
that is one great looking dress, chick.
Where'd you get that?
You know what you need? One of those magic turbans that the ladies would wear.
You mean the turby?
Is that what it was called?
It's called the turby, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
I have one of those at home. I could have brought it in for you.
Oh, look
if you had that, you'd look like a chick has the muumuu on.
Is that a?
A chick is removing his trousers because they were holding back on the.
A little too much. A little too much.
Too much.
Okay, so you're leaving your underpants on because that's kind of see-through. We don't want to scare anybody. All right.
Look at that. No, we don't scare anybody.
Do you want to try the 12-pack first of soda? Okay.
All right. Well, okay. Now you're nonchalantly walking through a convenience store.
Okay. You reach over, you cram the 12-pack between your legs.
And then you try
walking.
Oh.
No.
Oh, a little easier without the pants, isn't it, chick? Yeah.
He's walking.
That's how she was walking.
Oh, I know. Look at that.
You're walking real slow, short steps.
Exactly what
Look like
for me today.
you look like you're trying to hold back some kind of bowel eruption.
Can I get the door for you, ma'am?
I'll have a little trouble.
I can see that.
Could
let
you
me help you out?
Thank you.
Once again,
You
this
look
is
a little like an old lady.
This is from Zachary,
Now, how long
Louisiana.
could you? Well, that's
Can't see the 12-pack.
That's a 12. So you should have gone with the 12er.
A lovely day. Thank you.
Now, could you make
That's
it?
a magic
Could you make
trick.
it to your car? Do you think?
Wow.
Say there are no stairs. Say there are no stairs, and you can make it right to your car.
It's starting to chafe.
Is it?
Okay.
Well, you know what?
I'm starting to lose it a little bit.
Okay, well, try removing the 12-pack. Let's
Okay.
try to go with the case.
Oh.
Is the case of beer cold or is it
I'm not
warm?
stealing anything. Whoops. Well, that's embarrassing.
Hey, it looks like your water broke.
Okay, now, once again, we're trying to duplicate a robbery here.
Now, this is going to be a challenge because this actually is... That is heavier.
That's a
30 of
30
Keystone
pack
Light.
of Keystone
And
Light.
that's probably. Well, I'll bet it's darn close to
30 pounds.
30
He's
pounds.
shoving it between his. By the way, I need to say this: the muumuu is courtesy of Dean's Aunt Rosetta.
Aunt Rosetta. Wow.
A chick has bent over. He's cramming the 30-pack between his legs. Try walking.
I just saw that. Oh,
walk over to the microphone over there.
What else you want me to do?
You're doing okay.
Ow!
Oh man. See,
Can't do it. Too
okay.
it's too heavy. I think it's too wide.
You think you could do 24?
She had the narrow.
Yeah.
She had the 12-pack of cans.
The nice thing about the Keystone Light there, it's
more like a
30, big and wide.
like a cube.
6 heavier.
Yeah.
But
Well, of course it is.
You have to hand it to her, though, for not just grabbing a 6-pack and going for it. She went all the way.
Right.
By going for the 24 can pack.
I can't tell you how striking you are in that outfit.
Yes, you have to watch our TV show just to see that.
It smells womany.
Smells old.
Well, again.
That you get for the warm, loving feeling, and it's I hate you. Okay, here's some more money. You're not like my real dad. That's right. You can find me. Track down your real deadbeat dad and have him pay for these Barbie accessories.
The Essential Morning Radio. All day and all night.
Really? No, seriously. Really?
Bob and Tom Radio.
Joining us in the studio, comedian Larry Reeb. Now, Larry, you are from
Chicago.
You just got a great Chicago accent.
Well, originally I'm from a little town, Dwight, Illinois. It's a farm town. There's a mental institution and a women's prison there.
Really?
And my parents met. Here I am. But yeah, I live in Chicago.
Are you married?
I've been married 10 years.
Oh, how's it going?
Good. I think us guys need good women, don't you? Women keep us in line.
Sure. Oh, yeah.
That's why most axe murderers are single. They were married, their wife wouldn't put up with that. Put that axe down. You're not chopping anybody. You have to take the garbage out. Take the ski mask off. It's summer, you idiot.
Are the stars out tonight? I don't care if it's cloudy or bright, 'cause I'm blind.
Jeez. The minivan hearse thing. Have you seen this?
Was that for dead soccer moms?
I don't know. The funeral homes that have the
Wait a minute.
minivans that they...
That's very funny. Oh, that's
Have you seen
that's
that?
good.
The
wanna
minivans
go
that
home.
they've put those, the fancy scroll work thing they put on the sides. Yes, I'm not making this up. And they're like the big town and country vans.
Well, I didn't want to die before, but now I really don't want to.
It's really
God,
disturbing.
I just had this discussion yesterday with one of my
You're
sons.
going to be dead, honey. You won't know.
I know, but the whole minivan thing,
The bumper stickers on that'll be horrible. You know,
Mm-hmm.
my orphan child is an honor student.
Beautifully done.
Scott Dunn, ladies and
We have a
gentlemen.
winner.
As I continue to work, with these people, and certain occasions will come up, like Shatner, of course, I've been doing for many, many years, and so now there's another level of our relationship where he's invited me to his home for Monday Night Football and that sort of thing, and I'm a huge, huge fan of his. You have to understand. So anything is surreal, but let me tell you,
Monday Night Football.
you
with
haven't
Shatner.
you haven't
Cool.
lived till you've seen William Shatner staring at the TV screen in the crunch of a Monday Night Football moment and see Captain Kirk say, "Stick 'em." It really is a surreal moment.
Man.
Hi, this is Larry Reeb, Uncle Larry. It's a sick world, and I'm a happy guy.
We nailed it.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Hello, hello, hello.
Thanks very much for joining us.
We've got a big deal coming up. Food's cooking in the hallway. None of us, we're all wanting to go have a big handful of bacon.
Bacon, 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 bacon.
Smell the bacon?
Yeah, it smells delicious.
I know.
Wow. And there's
I love the smell of bacon in the morning.
This is
Smells like victory.
There's a special significance to it. I'm not quite sure what that is, but we're going to find out.
I brought in some gardeners as an amuse-bouche, if you will, if you'd like.
Oh.
Some hickory smoked Swiss cheddar.
Ooh.
And some honey ham meat sticks.
Honey ham.
Well, thank you. That'll be a delightful breakfast. But in the meantime, we head back to the Bob and Tom sports page. Do we have anything left?
Well, guess who we're going to talk about? Wembanyama. That's right. Wembanyama, a bat. Well, not a baseball bat, but a critter.
Oh.
That can see in the dark and suck your blood.
Oh, sure, yeah.
A bat descended on the court and delayed play after Victor Wembanyama made a three-pointer 2 minutes into San Antonio Spurs 113-112 victory over the Timberwolves on Saturday night.
Wow.
Dressed in a Batman costume, the Spurs mascot, the Coyote, captured the bat with a net after many failed attempts.
Now, the fact that the mascot has a conveniently located Batman suit.
This isn't the first time this has happened.
Tells you something.
That's the Spurs arena. Yeah, there are bats that live there somewhere in the arena.
Gotcha.
I know it's near some huge, quite literally, bat cave.
Is that right?
Yeah.
What is it with Texas and the bats? You got Austin and the Bat Bridge. You got San Antonio and the Bat.
Here we go.
They must like the climb.
The Frost Bank Center is 25 miles southwest of Bracken Cave, the home to 15 million Mexican free-tailed bats.
Cool.
I think it's less than
Eddie Bracken owns that cave.
Who's counting them, right, Chick? Who's in there counting?
1, 2, 3. By the time you want to eat
count
lunch,
now.
5. Ah, son of a.
It says the mascot, the Coyote, had on a previous occasion corralled 2 bats, while former Spurs star Manu Ginobili. Gesundheit, swatted one to the court with his bare hands in November of 2009.
That's awesome.
Manu. Yeah, that's right.
Wow, that's a lot of pressure. I mean, you watch that happen. Those Frisbee dogs at halftime, and they can't compete. We got a guy slamming down bats. Did you see that? Does it tell you in the article that after that they caught the bats, they put them in a T-shirt gun and shot them into the crowd?
Whoa!
It does not. It does not say that.
That was one lucky fan.
It's yours to keep.
Hey, it's free bat night.
Yeah, the Spurs won for a change, so maybe it was good luck.
Wembanyama, Vicky Wem Wem. He finished with 23 points and 10 rebounds.
Oh,
what do you think of that?
There
you go. And one more story from the NFL from playoff week at Championship Sunday. The NFL paused so briefly, the AFC Championship game yesterday when the Chiefs were up 17-10 over the Ravens after a drone was spotted near M&T Bank Stadium. With 6:01 remaining in the first quarter, referee Sean Smith announced that the game would be stopped due to an administrative timeout. That's not something you see every day in the NFL, but after coming back from a commercial, CBS announcer in name only, Jim Nantz, revealed that the game had stopped because, as Jim said, officials had spotted a drone in the area.
He said, not one of ours, by the way.
Not one of ours.
I don't know why you don't like the guy.
It could be anybody.
Okay,
No excitement, no nothing. This is an announcer. That's Kevin Harlan, baby. That's not. Well, welcome back to the Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens. Isn't that right, Tony?
Oh, no. He's down, Jim.
No, he's not down. That's just the way he talks. He's fine.
That's exactly right. We need an intro for news just for Tom.
Okay.
We've been talking about this forever, and
news just for Tom.
Tom.
This is news for you.
Tom.
What is this?
We found it just for
Coffee
you.
will get on that. He'll find you something.
A snowboarder was trapped for 15 hours inside a ski lift gondola.
Yikes.
Amid freezing temperatures at a Lake Tahoe resort. Or as you referred to it off the air, Tom, it was a lesser resort?
Well, it's Heavenly is a really nice resort. It's inexcusable that they didn't. We'll read the story.
Monica Lasso said that she boarded the gondola around 5 p.m. Thursday at Heavenly Ski Resort to ride down the mountain, but it stopped just minutes later. Well, she was still in the sky. She yelled for help, but no one on the ground heard her, and she did not have her cell phone, so she could not call for help neither.
Man.
She spent the night trying to stay warm as temperatures dropped down to 23 degrees, finding things in her purse, of course, set fire to the tampon.
She did not have her purse.
Sales receipts.
The old flaming
At least
plug.
she was in one of those covered gondolas, not one of those open chair lifts.
Yeah, well, at least with an open chair, she could have the option to jump. This is terrifying.
Yeah, this is awful.
She spent the night trying to stay warm. Temperatures dropped down to 23 degrees.
Typically, you don't take the gondola down, but if you're exhausted. But the fact that she was skiing at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, usually they're shut down by then. And if someone gets on the thing to go down, they radio down and tell them that you're coming. And then once those lifts are done, they run a full cycle to make sure no one is stuck in them. She could have died in that thing.
Well, somebody messed up. Wanted to
Can you
get
imagine
to the bar.
being one of the lifties? You arrive stoned, and the gondola comes by, opens up, and there's a dead snowboarder in there.
There's night skiing, right?
Very rarely.
At New Year's Eve, I think, in Telluride, I saw it.
There
That was about
are
it.
a handful of places.
You have to wear my miner's helmet.
Oh, right, to see down. Yeah.
It's very dangerous to ski at night.
This is why you want to ski. This is the buddy system is also helpful. If you're
Yeah.
going down some backwoods trail and slip.
Can you put skis on wheelchairs and let them ski?
Yeah.
What?
There are wheelchair skiers. I mean,
Is that right?
Yeah, sure. Those
I
all
bet
kinds.
I'm almost certain I could do that. I still bet I'd fall, but
I mean, in your case, they could just strap you to some kind of a chair and just shove you like a sled.
In your case,
you wouldn't have much control.
What is that
words. That was
insinuating?
I mean, saying that the athleticism would be minimal that would be required.
I'll have you know I was almost third team All-State, mister, on my football team.
How about that?
They were very good. Where was I? Her friends said they were worried. She missing the entire night.
That had to have been so scary.
She was not found until the following morning when the gondola started up again for the day and crews realized
it's lucky she's alive.
She had been there overnight. Oh, it's 23 degrees. Come on.
Yeah, it wasn't. I thought it was like 23 below.
23
or something.
below.
Are you kidding?
She's dressed in ski gear.
And
It's
she's
warm.
dressed for skiing.
For 15 hours.
First of all, she's a snowboarder, so this doesn't surprise me.
Don't know what the reckless.
There you have it.
Skiers think less of snowboarders. It's just another class of people Tom thinks less of. It's hard to keep track. The ski resort said it's investigating the incident. All is well. We've got it.
I think this is the same ski resort where they had the bear run across the... remember that video we had?
Mm-hmm. In front of the skiers?
Yeah, she's filming her friend skiing. All of a sudden, this bear runs right in front of her. Yikes. Wow. Well, I'm glad she's okay. That's really scary.
More sports coming up.
You know what they say?
What do they say?
Here today, gondola tomorrow.
They certainly say that in certain places.
I believe when we come back and we hear from, what is it?
Cacciatore Luigi or whatever the hell.
Cacciatore Vidini.
Whatever you slap together.
Okay.
I forget.
Whatever, right before we go out of here.
We got some good ones coming up today. I'm very excited.
Just as long as it ends with bacon, I'm fine.
Okay. Coming up, we've got giraffes. We've got camels in the news.
Their necks are too long, right?
And we have a bizarre story involving pepperoni and vandalism. It's just weird coming out of the state of New York. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This is the Bob and Tom Show. Text us at 888-262.
Well, Christopher Walken.
The tribute to Christopher Walken.
Marsupial's dog.
Designed by one of your fans.
Indeed. Beautiful.
Christopher Walken, one of your main men.
Oh, yes, please. Every morning is good. When you're him. Celebrated a birthday this past week. Feel younger. Not sure how. Must be booze.
Could be.
Because it ain't the vegetables. I can tell you that.
And you met Christopher Walken long after you developed the impression,
Didn't you do the
right?
whole star ceremony with him on Hollywood Boulevard?
Bigger. He had his hands and feet and signature in the imprint of cement in front of the Chinese theater there.
Oh, that is big.
Yeah, and they asked me to be one of the two speakers at this thing, and I'd never met him. And I was honored, and yet I couldn't help think, how far down the list did they have to go? Before you pick the guy
down to the P's
who impersonates, right? In fact, deep into the P's.
That's way over half the alphabet, I think.
Yeah, I believe it is.
We got to D. De Niro. Can't make it.
So I show up to that thing, and they take me inside the theater where they had him before the ceremony out front, and I see him in the flesh for the first time, and he looks over and sees me, and he goes, "Hi! They told me you were coming. Thanks." And I'm thinking, he's doing the voice.
That's the best.
That's the best. It's way better than mine.
He's nailing it.
Yeah. But I did see him coming out of a party not too long ago in Los Angeles. I don't know if I told you guys this. When I was walking out of this house, they're standing at the end of the driveway alone. Was Christopher Walken. I hadn't seen him inside the party, but here he is, looking completely lost. I'm not sure why I was surprised at that. But so I told him to say, "Hey, Chris, everything right?" Stranded.
Stranded.
I've been searching for over an hour for the bastards who brought me. It's clear to me now. They're gone.
Oh, my God.
And my first thought is, who would ditch Christopher Walken?
Yeah, no kidding.
Who brings him to a party and says, "He's at the bar, let's go"?
They ditched him.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hi, he's Bob. I'm Bob. And he's Tom.
And I'm Tom.
What is it, Tom?
San Francisco's gay Jewish congregation, Shah Ar Zahav, has dedicated its new synagogue. This is true, with two members engaging in the ceremonial blowing of the ram's horn.
KIZZFM.
Kiz.
Lucky that doesn't start with a J.
Stop it! Dr. Ruth, can I get pregnant when a man undresses me with his eyes?
Only if he's cockeyed.
Golly, Earl.
That might be a pretty good idea.
I'd killed my wife when I'd wanted to. I'd be out of jail by now. Dr. Ruth, when I'm dancing, what part of my body should not move?
Your bowels.
I got some DAP butt crack filler putty back here. I'll just fill that crack right in there, Bob.
Comedian Tim Allen. Oh, God.
Using laxatives and a rectal scope, doctors were able to collect evidence over a period of 4 days.
I must have one.
Rectal scope is the mouthwash. Your color's back to your face?
Oh, I was gray this morning.
So is yours, Tony.
Tony, you're
I'm sorry.
Thank you. I've got to go. You're gaining weight. My wife, when the first time she was pregnant, all I saw of her for 9 months was her ass hanging out of a refrigerator.
And if you believe that, I can't say that. Bishop Emeritus Frederick W. Freaking, who headed the Roman Catholic Diocese. That's his name. He was 85.
Did they have to pull the freaking plug?
Hey, boys, this is the Pope. It's the Pope. I gotta go to the freaking funeral.
Over the years, you checked 3 times before copping a squat.
A copperhead.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hi, this is Kostaki Economopoulos, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Yours truly, Artie Whiskey, frontier golfer with another true tale from the Old West.
Really?
As you know, I'm quite the avid golfer. I go out just about every day and play 18. One afternoon, I decided to head on home after 9 holes. Well, much to my surprise, I mosey up to my house and I see another buggy in the driveway.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I kind of sneak in the house and I find my wife in bed with another fella. I was rather upset.
I can see that.
I grabbed the guy, got him in a headlock, dragged him down into the garage. Grabbed him by the manhood, stuck it in a vise, and squeezed it real tight.
Uh-huh.
He started screaming, "Oh, Artie, you're not going to cut it off, are you?" I said, "No, you are. I'm going to set the garage on fire."
You're listening to Bob and Tom Radio. 24/7. 24/7.
Now, Andy Hendrickson is the other voice you're hearing in the studio. Andy is a stand-up comedian. You're a young guy.
Yeah.
Handsome guy. Are you married?
No, I'm single.
Girlfriend or anything?
No, none of that. It's, it's
you
tough on the
comedians
road.
really know how to get the action.
Troubadours, Tom. They move from town to town. New woman in every port.
Yeah, all my friends are married. I got more weddings on the docket this year. I got a wedding on Memorial Day, another one on Labor Day. You guys have the friends like that? You're like, oh, great, your love's so special. You get to wreck my 3-day weekend.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Maybe I'll have my funeral on the Super Bowl. How about that?
How about that? I'll show you.
Bring a snack.
Bob and Tom. You can pick your morning radio show, and you can pick your nose, but you can't wipe Bob and Tom on the couch.
There. Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello.
Possibly a song this hour. How about that?
Right now, I got an idea for you, Pat.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom.
Now, real quick, the shoe-in of the week. You want to review your fine weekend?
2-0. I took it was a taken. I was taken. I wasn't laying. I was taken.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were leaving.
So Chiefs plus the points and the Lions plus the points. So the Chiefs went outright, and the Lions keep it close.
Now, we had an interesting news story, Pat.
Big time.
Headline: the moon is shrinking. And from the University of Maryland, the moon has been gradually shrinking over the past 100 million years. So it's not like, really something you could check out each year. It's lost 150 feet in circumference as its core has cooled down in hundreds of millions of years.
So some of the houses on the moon are now lakefront property?
Yeah.
Is that
Right.
It's the moon.
They say scientists compare it to a grape turning into a raisin.
It's not getting wrinkly, is it?
Causing the surface to wrinkle and form folds.
It is indeed. Wow.
Kind of cool. And I see you've got a guest in there.
Hey, it's me, Patty G's a friend, Luigi Accusatore.
Luigi Accusatore.
Hi-oh.
you have your girlfriend with you?
Gina Statutory. I was by myself. We just got married. We had to go to Haiti to do it, but we just got married. The laws are different down there, you know.
Sure.
Any news about the moon? I must chime in, okay?
Of course.
Because I want to live a longer time. I like my friend Patty G. I became totally vegan.
Surprising.
The moon this is a very, very disturbing.
God help me, I love that setting.
Chicken just for you then.
Okay.
When the moon shrinks so fast, is the universe gonna last? That's scary. You know it is.
Right. Yeah.
I want to live a real long time. Became a vegan. I don't eat meat or a dairy. But back to the moon, it's shrinking like a prune. Maybe real soon, we all out of luck. Look up in the sky. We all are gonna die, like Bruce Willis says. Adios, mother. Oh, I can't say that.
Oh, no.
All right, I gotta go. I'm getting the hook. From Jason, the producer. All right. Nice job,
The
Luigi.
moon is shrinking.
Huh.
Isn't that amazing?
I don't think we have to worry about that.
Yeah, I haven't done the math in hundreds of millions. It's like a millimeter a year or something.
Yeah.
You're not really going to notice much.
No.
Okay.
A millimeter a year is significant in the scheme of things.
Yeah, maybe that's probably a little high.
Yeah, that might be.
I guess now that I think about it, what is it? What was it? 150 feet in millions of years?
And the moon prefers it if you say that it's reducing.
Oh, yes.
Reducing.
I used to love that in the 50s and 60s.
Yeah, she's-
Wow,
Are we going to talk about what the real problem is with the moon, though? It's hollow. You guys know that, right?
Sure, yeah.
There's all the mechanisms.
German space station.
That's exactly right.
Oh.
Whoever got there first.
There's a huge controversy about aircraft landing on the moon.
Yeah. Whoever gets there first, or we got there first, or we claimed it.
There's a tribe that feels that it's disrespectful to their. I'm totally serious.
Oh, no kidding?
I'll bet, yeah.
I'm not kidding.
Do you have to say tribe?
Yeah.
No, I'm serious. That's what it is. I was not aware of that until recently.
Did I see correctly that Japan just went to the moon?
Yeah.
Did they actually have folks land, or did they just
No.
They circled around it.
Oh, okay.
They're casing the joint.
Or did they try to land?
No, they landed a spacecraft.
Mm-hmm.
With no people, though, right?
No, there are no people on it.
Unmanned space.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Like a monkey or a dog? Or?
No.
Sumo wrestling?
Oh, well, of course.
Of course. There's a sumo wrestler on board. Thank you, Pat. This is one big, he has an Italian accent. This is a one big step for a man, and look at the side of that footprint. I'm a heavy fella.
Look at the side of that footprint.
Instead of him bouncing, it's just him walking regularly.
Yeah, here's the music they played. This is my favorite music. This is for the fat astronaut.
Fat astronaut.
I'm fat astronaut.
He's a fatronaut.
I don't even know how much extra
I like fat astronaut.
fuel they have to use for me to break Earth's gravity.
If you look at things, they have technically if you think about it, there have never been any really fat astronauts.
Well,
no, you've got to be a certain physical fitness. Yeah,
Right.
It's discrimination.
Heart disease.
Well,
It's
safety.
you have to be able to survive it.
Sorry, you guys are all.
There are, though.
You're all fat shamers.
There are ugly astronauts, though.
Oh yeah, there's some real ugly.
That's allowed. Yeah.
After watching For All Mankind, I can't remember what's real and what's not now about space.
Yeah, I watched that too. Yeah.
Jeez.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's an Apple TV show.
The great show.
And therefore, it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
No, I'm sure 2% of the audience is.
That's not true at all.
Pat,
It's no Ed Sullivan.
that's 3 people.
Yeah, right here in the room.
What about Ed Sullivan? You ever watch Ed Sullivan? That's a hot show, man.
Not lately.
Pat, you remember the movie about the fat astronauts, right?
No.
The Right Stuffing?
Very good.
I'm John Glenn's a pussy. He can't eat like I can. Sorry. How did we get off topic?
I don't know.
I don't.
The moon is shrinking.
All right. And Japan did land on the moon.
You know,
But it literally doesn't mean anything that the moon's shrinking.
Yes,
Kind of
yes.
doesn't right now. Yeah.
No.
The face of the man on the moon is Danny DeVito. Did you know that?
Oh, smaller man.
I thought it was Jackie Gleason.
Okay.
Billy Barty.
It was Jackie.
Jackie Gleason.
Okay.
Billy Birdie. Are we on records? A 20-year-old from Pakistan has broken the Guinness World Record for the most Taylor Swift songs identified from her lyrics in 1 minute.
No kidding.
Mr. Bilal John Deere. John Deere.
That's Pakistani for virgin.
Nothing runs like a deer. Was tasked with identifying each song from its beginning lyrics, read aloud at random without any accompanying music. He managed to correctly name a total of 34 songs in 60 seconds. Taylor Swift's Tay-Tay superfan smashes the previous record of 27, set by Dan Simpson in the United Kingdom.
This is how ignorant I am when it comes to other countries. I would have assumed that if you asked a young man in Pakistan how many Taylor Swift lyrics he knows, and he starts to say, he's executed.
That might be a real...
It sounds like it's a test.
That might be a real and present problem.
Yeah.
You're right on that. Yeah.
And once again, Taylor Swift is going to be in Japan. What is it, the day before the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
We figured out she has plenty of time to fly here. It's a big story.
Yeah.
She will arrive from Tokyo, provided she can get through the airport and get an Uber.
Right.
You know, that's the thing. I mean,
Delays.
She's got to schlep her own luggage. Can you see?
That would be such a funny sketch. I hope somebody would do that.
Yeah.
And like Pat said, her trying to get her guitar in the overhead compartment.
Hilarious.
While somebody, hey, you mind?
Oh, she'd probably
have to put that under
she'd
the
probably
plane.
do that.
Yeah, it'd be real funny.
She'd be willing to make that video. That would be hilarious.
That would be wonderful.
And once again, I want to congratulate whoever had that suite that she was in for having just enough light you could actually see her. You ever been to some of those games? They'll show the
things that you pick to complain about.
They'll show the owner's box.
I could see it fine.
And you can't, well, no, you could yesterday. I'm just saying sometimes in some of these games, the owner's box, and it looks like, some spy was trying to take pictures of.
You were watching the game with your little girl, I'm assuming, because
And
she wanted to see Taylor Swift, right?
Yes.
Why are you embarrassed?
No, yeah, it's pretty cool. You and every dad of a daughter that age out there.
And the world.
The NFL has to be thrilled that they're getting some new fans and.
That and a shirtless Jason Kelsey. Hot, hot, hot.
Was he shirtless again yesterday?
I don't think he was.
No,
I don't think he was.
That was last week.
Mm-hmm. Did you see how he's like, what is he, like 6'3", 6'2", like 280? Did you see him bounding out of the suite, landing in the crowd?
Yeah.
Just like it was
jumping
nothing,
back
man.
in.
Jumping back in is the
Jumping back in.
It looked like he was going to fall, too.
Nope. He was... I did not make any.
You felt like he looked perfectly able to.
I thought he felt
skillful.
Felt to me like it was an amazing. Tom.
Yeah.
You have to do something. This can't continue.
Maybe you guys were watching at different moments and saw different clips.
It's chick,
more sports.
We have another.
I tried to mediate.
Another world record.
I appreciate the effort.
By the way, Pat, maybe you know this.
Record. If Ace says it's okay, we'll have another world.
This guy from Pakistan that was able to name 40 songs of Taylor Swift.
Yep, let's call it that. Yep.
Do you know what rock and roll figure is capable of doing that?
Jack White.
Yes. Yeah. Jack White.
I just saw that video the other day.
I love that video.
It's amazing.
Jack
it's
White
like
can do that for the Beatles.
1 second.
Yeah,
Bing.
it's brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay, now we have...
Chick can do that with Steely Dan.
No, I can't. I can do it with a lot of music.
Okay, but no, remember, he was just someone, a human being was reading the words. They weren't playing.
They didn't have a dog do it or anything? That's helpful.
They didn't hit play on any of the songs.
That's a fair criticism. No, what I meant to say was it is not the actual music.
Is it okay I said that, Ace? Is that all right? Is it okay?
You're welcome.
I can do this with Juice Newton. Any Juice Newton lyric. I'll tell you what the song is. Queen of Hearts.
I don't think I could do her a hit.
I don't even know.
I didn't know the hit until you just said it.
Queen of Hearts, of course, yeah.
Any others?
What about Angel in the Morning?
Oh, that's right.
Oh, that's the title. Sorry, my fault.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, well, right now...
Not Kissing Angel, Good Morning. That was a different song, right?
Yes, that is a different song.
Okay.
That's Charlie Prime.
And not Angel in Montgomery. That's a different song, too.
That's a good one.
Okay. Coming up, we have rejected vanity plates. I always love these. Some of them I have to.
They wouldn't let me get Pussy Hound, right? They wouldn't.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Even though you are the biggest pussy hound in the tri-state area.
Oh yeah.
Excuse me, fellas. Huh? Why don't you go eat some bacon?
We're just sitting around talking, right?
I'm going to tell you about it.
We can be bacon hounds.
How about Booty Bandit? Booty Bandit.
You probably couldn't get that either. You can't get. Well, you're going to need a pen and a pencil when we come back, or a pen or a pencil to solve some of these riddles.
And I hope Booty's in it.
No, but let's see. TTY is in it.
Oh, I know what that is.
Okay.
Itty bitty.
Not just the committee of the city. Quality sleep is what I want to talk about for a second. I'll do this quiz style. Chick McGee, what is your sleep number? Smart Bed's sleep number setting?
100. I like a firm mattress, Tom.
And
the
then,
sleep number bed stays firm.
Conversely, I know that Christy Lee's husband, Andy, is also a 100 kind of guy when it comes to his Smart Bed sleep number setting. Your setting, Christy, is?
But mine's 35.
Aha. So, but everybody's happy because the other side of the bed has its own setting, and you can, at the touch of a button, change it. So the firmness level, and that's what we're talking about here. One of the most important things about a mattress is firmness, and sleep number is adjustable. They have perfected this over the years. I've had my sleep number bed, I think it's 19 years, and I love my sleep number bed. My sleep number, thanks for asking, is a crisp 85. Josh, don't want to leave you out.
Oh, mine's 65.
There you go. And the Smart Bed helps you pick the right number and the right setting so you get better sleep. You don't have to believe me. How about J.D. Power? The independent organization has rated Sleep Number #1 in customer satisfaction with mattresses purchased in-store. Details? Well, sure, you can go to jdpower.com/awards and see the 2023 award for last year. So, how do you find out about Sleep Number beds? Well, you go to the Sleep Number store. You'll find them at sleepnumber.com/BT show, and the store will have all the details on the incredible savings right now on the Sleep Number Special Edition Smart Bed, 40% off right now. This is a limited time offer. Find out about special financing while you're at it. Sleep Number. There you go.
Just Newton.
No, that was great. That just reminded my bowels they have to go to work.
Hey, can you do me a favor? Can we come back with the Ace Cosby joke of the day? Please?
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
What's up?
Oh, yeah.
I had a spit take.
Am I freaking everybody out?
Yeah.
Well, good.
I can't believe it. I'm very excited.
I can't get enough.
Can we have Chick walk through a metal detector?
Something's up.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, don't say we didn't warn you.
Now, what kind of vacations do you get? And since you travel so much, Jim, I would imagine that
a vacation
would be staying home.
Yes.
I know last summer you had you
went camping.
Your semi-disastrous camping experience.
It's my wife. I married this woman who loves to camp, and I'm indoorsy.
Yeah,
you know. She always brings up camping's a tradition in my family. I'm like, hey, it was a tradition in everyone's family till we came up with the house.
Yeah.
My parents never took me camping. You know why? Because they loved me. You know? If it's so great outside, why are all the bugs trying to get in my house?
How true.
Boy, I'm with you on that.
Happy camper. Has anyone ever really been a happy camper? Because whenever we use that term, we're being sarcastic. Yeah. He is not a happy camper. Well, why don't we just call him a camper? He's miserable. You know who's a happy camper? The guy leaving the campsite. He's the happiest camper. He gets to take a shower.
Yeah.
It's a camping thing.
Camping.
Are you a shower man versus a bathtub man?
I'm a neither. I'd rather do nothing.
Yeah, just lay in bed.
The shower, yeah, definitely. The bath thing, that seems like a lot of work.
It does.
That just seems, I don't know.
You have to wait.
Yeah, it's just you gotta figure out. You gotta stand up.
Mm-hmm.
It's like once I'm standing, I don't want to have to, sit down and then stand again. I'm that lazy. And Chick's like,
brilliant. You are talking my language. I never thought of that before.
And when you stand up out of a bath, don't you have all the suds on you too? Yeah. You're sitting in all that.
Then you got to go take a shower to clean out.
Then you have to rinse off.
Take a shower. I don't understand it.
And they're slippery. Old people get themselves broken hips all the time in them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I hate bathtub showers more than anything.
Relaxing.
No, they're not.
No. Yes, they are.
Well, Mary and I want to primarily do physics experiments involving flatulence. Basic stuff.
Oh, yeah. It really does bubble. How about that?
Hold a match to the surface of the water, that sort of thing.
I would have never thought of that.
I've not thought of that either.
This is the first show in a long time.
Now you're going to want to take a bath.
I'm going to have to take a bath to see if it works.
I have to take notes.
You guys don't take baths with your significant others?
Well, sure. I mean, I've done that.
Not if you want them to stay your significant others. Honey, let's take a bath. Why don't you do that? I got check out Sports Center.
You know what Christy wants? She wants a bubble bath
and some sodomy.
That's exactly
No.
See, we have to
You
explain.
have to be very careful what we say and it's taken out of context.
Family-friendly show.
That doesn't work. See, people don't realize that Christy didn't actually say that. Chick
And some sodomy.
Well, who is that then?
No, but I mean, she said it in a different
We were
context.
talking about something totally different.
I mean, you have it on tape. and they
Isolated,
think
just-
You just keep playing it, right?
Yes.
I don't know what you're talking. Do you see me moving?
Christy, what do you
And
want
some
for
sodomy.
Christmas?
Well,
now, Jim, now you're
I
playing.
want some nice.
No, don't play
Christy
the
wants some
game.
perfume.
And some sodomy.
Okay. Wow. Do I have to come over there? I'm not feeling well.
All right.
That won't be on the TV show.
No.
Tiki Barber here. Remember the days when I was a running back in the NFL? Well, if you're on your feet all day like I was, you get the struggle. The secret is orange insoles. Their insoles are like magic for your feet and body. They'll help you kick hip pain, sore feet, and lower back discomfort to the sidelines. Feel better, do more with orange insoles.
The other day with Harrison Ford. Great movie.
Yeah.
There's a little deleted scene in there where he's running from Tommy Lee Jones and he runs into Subway and orders a sandwich.
All right, listen to me. I need a 6-inch turkey sub on wheat with bacon, no mustard or mayonnaise, all right? Huh? Oh, lettuce, tomato, green pepper. I didn't kill my wife.
You Indian Jones.
Well, yeah.
No, you Indian Jones, man. I seen you in the
Right,
I seen Indian Jones 1, Indian Jones
Right,
2, Indian Jones 3. Then you didn't work for a long time.
Well,
And then I
actually-
did see you in a movie last year, Hollywood Homicide.
Right, yeah.
That wasn't that good. You should have
Well,
done
that didn't-
Indian Jones 4.
Well, we're actually trying
You got a
to
whip,
work
too.
on-
You like the whip man.
Well, I
Where you
don't
whip at?
personally
Where
have
you
the
whip?
whip. It's in the Smithsonian
Where you,
Institute. right
you
now.
look old, too, now, man. When
All
you,
right, listen to me. I didn't come here to be talked to by some deranged fan, all right?
Okay, man. Indian Jones.
All right, fine.
Get your whip out, Jones.
Hi, who's this?
We'll go with Kevin.
Okay, Kevin.
All right, Kevin.
We'll accept that.
About a month and a half ago, I walked in. My fiance walked in and found me looking at some adult entertainment on the laptop.
Yep.
I picked up the laptop, chucked it at me. My cat-like reflexes, I moved. A brand new flat screen TV took it right through the middle of it.
Oh, man. Wow, I guess there's no more solo work by... wow.
Well, yeah. Well, I should just take it in the face because then I could at least watch the DVDs I had.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
your
that's
broken eyes. Yeah.
Yeah, take it. Yeah.
It's easier to
Sure.
replace the TV than it is your face.
A broken nose will heal. But you could never find another flat screen TV. They quit making them, right?
Hi, this is August.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. It's Bacon Palooza. What is it with me and Palooza? I got to
Oh, my
Here they
gosh.
come.
Look at this platter.
Holy hell.
Jess Hooker has just walked in with a platter of sandwiches of some kind.
Well,
they look like grilled cheese.
I've got a handout here.
Okay.
Apparently, these are the famous Elvis sandwiches.
Oh.
Elvis's birthday was January 8th.
Ah.
How old would the king have been? Do we know?
73.
Old.
Significantly older than that.
I think 78.
I believe you.
90?
You mean how old is
90?
No. How old is he?
He was born in 60. No, he was born in 35. So do the math.
Oh, geez.
I can't do that math.
He's
Right,
listening.
89. See?
He listens to the show.
Up in Michigan, he's listening.
Okay. Now, this is the famous Elvis sandwich. 2 pieces of white bread, peanut butter on both slices of bread, sliced banana on top of the peanut butter,
Did
and
you say...
bacon.
Did you say what was on both slices of bread?
Peanut butter on both sides of the bread.
Wow.
Yep, that's
I've
it.
never had the Elvis. I love peanut butter and banana.
Yeah, I've never had it with bacon either, but the secret is you have to fry it in the bacon grease. You can't use butter.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I've never had it. I always have just, I don't toast or fry the bread either on
I
my
don't
peanut
either.
butter banana. So this is the
Now,
first time.
don't you toast the bread before you fry it in the bacon?
Just tell him you did. Just tell him you did.
Yes,
Yeah.
just tell him.
We talked to Elvis's cook, and she told us the
That was
secret.
the secret.
You had to toast it.
Well, have you tried one yet?
No, I haven't.
She just walked in.
Well, she was cooking back there. She could have.
No, I mean,
No, she doesn't cook the way I do.
I did sneak some bacon, of course.
You got to sneak bacon.
And it's Wonder Bread.
Oh, my goodness.
And it is Wonder Bread.
That's the way to go.
Oh,
Wait, how could you tell what's Wonder Bread and what's not? Please enlighten me.
You went through the
When I
green
walked
room.
in, I saw it there.
Oh. Well, while you pass out the Elvis sandwiches by request from Chick McGee, ladies and gentlemen.
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice? Yeah! It's with his joke of the day.
Hey, Chick.
Yes, Ace.
What do you call a bagel that can fly?
What do you call a bagel that can fly? I don't know what.
A plain bagel.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
Ace's Joke of the Day, sponsored by Sleep Number.
Right.
Sleep Next Level. Save 40% on the Sleep Number Special Edition Smart Bed for a limited time. Only at the Sleep Number store near you or at sleepnumber.com.
Thank you very much.
And now here's a big fan of Elvis, Juice Newton.
We're going deep.
Are you hearing this, Tom?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Love's been a little bit hard on me.
I got it. Subtle.
What? Love's been a little hard on me.
We got it.
Come on, Tom. You in the early 80s sunbathing with the girls? Listening to that tune?
Waiting for Ralph Nader to tell you what to do, you know.
Sure, that was me. Yeah, sure.
Before all the Volvos.
God.
Yeah.
You know, I bet you if you play radio-friendly music from the late 60s, 70s, and 80s, I can name them in less than a second.
I bet you could.
I bet I could.
You're really good at that.
What do you think of that?
Is good.
Well, I think both of us lived through that era.
I'm a challenge.
I'm much better than you because I'll go, that's who is Alan O'Day, Undercover Angel.
Oh, you mean?
And you would go, let me think for a second.
Yeah, no, I was much more into what would be considered classic rock as opposed to the pop stuff that you had.
Well, let's take a bite of these sandwiches.
Yeah, I want you to judge once again, it's peanut butter, bacon, and banana.
It is.
In honor of Elvis.
Mm-hmm.
That's quite the bite.
Grilled in bacon grease.
I don't taste the banana.
Okay.
I taste everything, and it's one of the greatest things I've ever had in my life.
But it's once again, it's fried.
I don't know.
Fried in bacon grease.
Yes, it is. Yeah, so you fry up the bacon first, and then you assemble your sandwiches.
It's too good, and I know it's going to hurt.
Here's the thing, Jess.
Yeah.
Ace is not pleased. You need to go and
No, it's great, but
put more banana in.
Yeah, maybe somebody would like more bananas. Some would like less.
Maybe you
away
just
from me.
didn't get the bite that had the banana in it, Ace.
Now you put
Each sandwich had 8 slices of banana on it.
Identically prepared.
It was.
In my opinion, there's no way not to taste the banana.
Okay.
walk me through this. So you take 2 slices of white bread, you put peanut butter on them immediately.
No, you don't pee on them.
Yes, I put peanut butter on both sides, and I put the banana slices on it, and then.
You mean you didn't pee on mine?
I didn't. Sorry.
Take it back.
So that costs more.
That's another slacks.
And then you put the fried bacon on top, and that's it.
Okay.
Drive that
it may be the greatest thing I've ever had in my life.
It's real good.
Yeah.
Now I know why the king
Yeah.
was a little beefy there at the end.
You mean I just have to say, give me one of them sandwiches? That's all I have to do.
And
that's an Elvis movie I'd watch. Chick McGee.
Chick McGee is Elvis. Yeah. Give me more of them sandwiches.
I'm with Ace.
Yeah, not enough banana?
I get the texture of the banana.
Oh, okay.
But not enough of
just a hint of the...
Sure.
You made Ace's day, man. When you...
He's never been happier.
If Jess didn't say there was banana on there, I wouldn't have
Oh, really?
No.
I must have gotten
the texture, but the peanut butter and the bacon are just a home run.
That go?
I taste the banana. I taste
I did too. It was
I
great.
tasted it all. It was very good.
Oh, you just are just trying to make her feel good.
It's so...
Oh,
no.
yeah, that's it.
When have we ever tried to do that?
Yeah. Around here? Come on.
No, it's delicious.
Nobody makes anybody feel good.
It's way too good.
Good.
Yeah.
You start eating these. You're way too fat to get in your car.
What was that? That's can't pronounce your R's fat.
Does that happen?
Cheating so foul, I can't make an R.
My mom used to make my dad peanut butter and bacon sandwiches, but she didn't fry them in bacon grease.
Yeah. You think that was the morning after they,
probably made love to everything.
Why?
That was kind of the thing where,
it was.
Bruce,
what did you have for breakfast last morning?
I could say something right now and I'd be fired in a second.
Hang on. Let's hear her out.
Let's move on, shall we?
Pat, if you're going to break your veganism, today's the day, my friend.
Smells amazing.
I'm that's right, you can't eat any of this stuff.
I'm having a carrot fried in avocado oil back here.
I can't taste any carrot.
Well, thank you, Jess, and thank you.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
Jason, he put this together this morning.
Yeah.
Just delicious.
Idea. Was it your idea?
Which one's Jason?
Have you been
the
to
new guy?
Graceland?
I've never
Miss
been to
Hooker,
Graceland.
no?
No.
I haven't been there either.
I'd go.
It's,
Pat, you've been?
Twice, yeah.
It's smaller than we all
Yes.
think, right?
Much smaller.
Yeah.
It's like
Oh.
And his
I saw the movie
tombstone?
Priscilla.
Is it misspelled?
Misspelled? Yes.
Like Elvis.
There's two A's,
Aaron,
yeah.
Aaron
There's
Presley?
two ways to
Because
spell
he's not in the tomb?
Oh, God.
That's right. I'm just saying.
Yeah, there's for example, he sponsored local baseball teams.
Oh, that's nice.
That
Kids.
is nice, yeah.
Their uniforms have the really high collars and the sequins. No, I'm somewhat disappointed they didn't have that.
Oh, he loved his mama, didn't he? I mean, he really loved his mama.
Do you remember Drew Carey's old joke of, he goes, yeah, Elvis is buried in his backyard. No wonder they call him King.
Oh, like a dog.
That's a great joke.
Do you have to get special permission to get buried in your backyard?
I think so. Yeah.
State to state.
Yeah, you're
but
not. Yeah.
It
Why, are you
depends.
thinking about it?
No.
Why? Does Andy do something?
Yeah, how's that?
It's only been a week.
Sounds like you got those insurance concerns all squared away. All right.
Is this why you were asking if I had a lie, guy?
Just kidding,
Yeah,
honey.
because you need to dig a hole and have the hole ready. Because if somebody comes along, you have to dig another hole.
No, I thought we would feature something since we're talking about the King. This is
You're exactly right. Here's.
Oh, that's good.
Would you stop?
Love's been a little bit hard on me.
Okay, not funny.
Love's been a little bit hard on me.
Okay. Weak at best.
I love it.
Witless.
Hey, sometimes low-hanging fruit tastes real sweet.
Damn right. Hell yeah.
Let's see. We'll get away from Juice Newton. You know what they called her that, don't you?
No, why did they?
She's juicy.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Suppose she had those juice pants.
That's where they,
The juicy on the butt.
That's where they got the idea. It was
that
her
was
merch.
that was subtle. You're at the mall going down the escalator.
Oh, you love that.
15-year-old in front of you. Oh, this is awkward.
Oh, you went 15, huh?
Right?
I was thinking about Elvis and Priscilla.
Okay.
Should have gone 14.
Well, but in their defense, they were in Germany. So,
Okay, right. This is a song from Pinkerton Bowden, based on the famous fact that Elvis had a bunch of cop badges, and he would actually occasionally pull people over in Memphis. Can you imagine?
Was he deputized?
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
Oh, that's great.
No, but he would actually pull people over.
Yeah.
There's also the famous. The number one selling item at the Nixon Library is the photograph of postcard of him with Elvis, where he's made an official narc. This is Pinkerton Bowden.
Who's that coming through the park? Dressed in rhinestones after dark. Looking way too fat to be a cop. Keeping Memphis clean from his long black limousine. Fighting crime with fast karate chops. Oh, now Elvis was an arc in rhinestones after dark. He did his best to keep Memphis drug-free. He knew every pill he'd eat would be one less on the street. Elvis took them all for you and me.
I still can't believe that that the king would have old deed. He couldn't have done the drugs they say he did. And even though he's DOA, I still hear people say that he's got them all out at Graceland somewhere hid.
Elvis was an ark, 10 rhinestones after dark. He did his best to keep Memphis drug-free. He knew every pill he'd eat would be one less on the street. Elvis took them all for you and me.
Hey!
Bigger than bad. The classic Elvis was a narc. Thank you very much, fellers. And
fellers.
All right. I'm trying to be, one of the guys.
Sure. Yeah.
You know me.
The common touch, Kennedy.
Yeah. Jess Hooker, thank you so much, Jess, for making the Elvis sandwiches.
You're
Are we going to
welcome.
post this recipe?
Yeah, we can.
Now, and Chick was kind of mocking me, but I did hear an interview with Elvis's cook, and she said when you do make this recipe, you're supposed to make toast out of the bread and then deep fry it in the bacon.
That's a good idea.
Whatever you did, perfect. Yeah.
That's very good.
I think, as a general rule, deep frying anything in bacon grease.
It's going to taste good.
We had a container, I want to say a coffee cup, on our stove when I was a kid, and it was full of bacon grease.
As did we.
We had an old coffee can.
And it sat out all the time, and if you made egg, if you made anything, you used bacon grease.
Sure.
That bacon grease.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know why all my arteries quit when I was 29.
Sometimes there were things in it, like the little black.
Yep.
But that was your cooking oil essentially.
Your mom didn't do that?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
She had bacon grease?
Yeah, sure. And my mom.
That's right. After they made Sweet Sweet Love.
Oh, my God.
She would fix them.
Did you just take AH sauce this morning and douse your entire body in it?
Sauce.
How do you think you got here, buddy?
So you're picturing like Tom's mom sliding a plate in front of his dad. You earned this, big boy.
That's right. Stuff like that.
You made the bacon.
Thanks again.
Yeah, that's right.
Thanks again, hun.
What I was trying to say was peanut butter and bacon is an absolute classic.
Yeah.
It is good.
I feel bad. Pat Godwin is now a vegan.
Yeah.
Do you? Does the smell of the bacon get to you at all this morning?
For some reason, no.
They've got some okay veg bacon out there.
I don't know. Have you ever had the carrot bacon?
Me, no.
Yeah, there's a recipe to make sliced carrots into bacon. I don't recommend it. Just saying.
Yeah. That's
What?
Yeah, it's a lot of liquid smoke and soy sauce and Worcestershire.
You know what? I prefer liquid smoke.
I think that's called vaping.
Yeah, why are they? I don't understand why they're trying to make vegetables taste like meat. I don't get it.
I don't even like turkey bacon.
Because people like the taste of meat. They don't like
they don't like the taste
of
of
vegetables.
Okay, I see. All right, thank you very much. Well, that was lovely, Jess. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Very tasty. Now, everyone get a pencil or a pen and piece of paper.
All right. Yeah.
We're going to be going over these in a few minutes. Lists of rejected vanity license plates. As you know, in some states you can submit it depends on the state. A certain number of letters and numbers are allowed.
Like BEVERHUNT?
Beaver hunt?
That's right.
That probably wouldn't get it.
That wouldn't get past
for example, here's one that they disallowed. This one was disallowed this was disallowed in the state of Indiana. Someone applied for this one. Okay, and be judicious, if you will, when it comes to shouting anything out.
Got it.
Looking at you, Chick McGee. In fact,
looking right back at you.
Perhaps your microphone should be turned off.
All right, sir.
The license plate that was requested was TI.
Yep.
TITZUP.
Oh, okay, yeah. As if the person has passed away or, yeah.
Yeah. And
he went...
Before the colonel went tits up.
Yes, yeah.
Didn't he just
His mic is
say
on.
not to say that?
Somebody turn my mic back on. That's not my fault.
No, it's not your fault.
Ace.
That was rejected.
Okay. I can see why.
Yeah. As was this one.
All right.
Again, I would appreciate your silence.
Okay.
TN YP CKR.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure. Tiny what a chicken has on his face.
Exactly. Oh, pecker. Yeah.
Okay. Again.
Honey pecker. In the one.
Stir the bubble.
And apparently I have been told
Why would you put that on your license?
Yeah, why? What does that even mean?
Why would you want that?
Advertise it? Well, you know what? What am I saying? Of course, I'm sure, like there are women who are size queens. Maybe there's women who are teeny tiny.
It was a Porsche. The guy's
or
making a
maybe
joke.
it's the opposite. Oh, yeah. That's a
like calling a bald
Porsche,
guy.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Okay. Well, when we come back, we'll find out about some of those vanity license plates, et cetera, et cetera. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
For a complete copy of the
We're doing the bit. We're having different characters read us a joke. Will you do it?
Hell yeah. Boys. Hell yeah. So you just have the ability just to write 1,000 of these?
Well, that's what I do every week on the show.
He's a real magic man, though. All right, here we go. Nah. Bro, these are incredible. I think you've done good here. All right, here we go.
Here, grab that.
From the beautiful brain of Kostaki Kononopoulos, the longest name in comedy.
Biggest name.
Also the biggest name in comedy. It's good to be long and big, they say. So that's great news. Tom Brady really went crazy celebrating his retirement. That's right. Yeah. Heard he had a Bud Light White and half a non-organic avocado. Guy's living dangerously.
Nice.
Thank you for that opportunity.
Nice flourish.
You guys are the best. Cheers to Bob and Tom. Always the Big Brain Central.
Thank you, man. Awesome.
Hey, it's Josh Arnold with a food recommendation for you. Gardner's Wisconsin cheese, their famous oven-baked cheese. It arrives pre-baked. You just heat it and eat it, grill it, skillet, or air fry it. Check out their new oven-baked cheese flavor, jalapeno. Ooey, gooey, spicy cheese. It's sure to tickle your taste buds with real jalapeno flavor and heat. Perfect for game day, parties, or any time. Excuse me, are you serious with it? I mean, why are you doing this? Me, the real me is right here. I could easily be doing this. We don't need you, man. Look, there's only room for one of us. That's Gardner's Wisconsin cheese, jalapeno flavored oven baked cheese. It's now available in Gardner's oven baked bundle package. So try all the great flavors. Receive free cold pack shipping and free cheese curds when you spend $59 or more at Gardner'sWisconsinCheese.com. Click the link below and tell them your pal Josh, me, the real Josh, from the Bob and Tom Show sent you.
Now, the comedy duo of Abbott and Costello are well known for their classic routine, Who's On First? But this, too, is hopelessly out of date. Here's my version with the help of Mr. Dean Metcalf.
Okay.
Hey, Abbott! I'm the new team doctor. You being the manager, you got to tell me what drugs the different players are taking.
Certainly. Well, who's on roids? What's on cocaine? I don't know's on meth.
That's what I want to find out.
I say who's on roids, what's on cocaine, and I don't know's on meth.
Are you the manager?
Yes.
Well, then who's on roids?
Who?
I mean the fella's name.
Who?
The guy on roids.
Who?
What is the name of the guy on roids?
What is on cocaine?
No, I don't know what's on cocaine.
No, he's on meth.
Look, do you know who's on roids?
I'm telling you. Who?
The fella on roids.
Who?
What is the name of the guy on roids?
What is on cocaine?
I don't know. He's on meth! There I go, back on meth again.
All right, now calm down, calm down.
Listen, who comes up to me, tells me he wants me to shoot him in the ass. I take the syringe, fill it with roids. I shoot who in the ass?
There you go. That's the first right thing you've said all day.
I don't even know what I'm talking about.
All right, so you know the players?
Forget the players. I need some heroin.
What did you say?
I need some heroin.
That's our shortstop.
Why I order?
End scene.
End scene. Paul Mercurio.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Next to you in the dumpster behind the airport. Where do I start? How do you like my weight belt?
Hey, don't say we didn't warn you.
Oh, my God.
There's laughter ahead. This is Bob and Tom Radio.
And the airlines, they tell you all this psychological stuff to make you feel safe. Like every time you get on a plane, they talk about the flotation seat. And they explain it to you. Like if you go down, if you crash in the ocean, then this seat will float. 2 planes out of 100 go overseas. 98 out of 100 stay right here. So if you want to make me happy, you show me a seat that's going to bounce out of a cornfield. That's what I want. This is what they got everything just confused like that.
James Gregory is our guest. He's not a flyer, apparently.
That is one of the fattest things I've ever done.
I ate a pie in a car.
By myself. The apple pie that we had, it was so thick and beautiful. I just ate it like a piece of pizza.
Wait a minute. So you ate a pie by cutting it into triangular pieces and eating it one by one?
Like a
what a weirdo!
Like a pizza. No, like without a fork is what I meant. You pick it up and you eat it like a piece of pizza. You dick.
Let's talk to our guest, Tom Foss. Tom, tell us about your life. You married, single? What's going on?
Married, very happily married. I got a friend going through a midlife crisis. You know anyone like that?
Oh, yeah.
And he's asking me what he should do.
Oh, yeah.
And I keep telling him cheating is like growing pot.
Like growing pot?
You can do it and get away with it, but you can't ever tell anyone.
Ever. Anybody.
I actually have a sexual fantasy associated with the earthquake.
Go.
Well, I woke chick up. In my fantasy, I am making love to this woman.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, she feels the earth move beneath her.
Ah, yes.
And then she rolls over on top of me and shields me from debris. Safety first, everybody. Safety first.
Bob and Tom. Less than $500. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We're all, reminds me of Thanksgiving. We just had a peanut butter, banana, and bacon sandwich prepared by Jess.
In honor of Elvis.
And I'm getting all sleepy. Nap time.
Peanut butter and bacon with... And I took another bite, and I did. This time I got more of the banana.
Okay.
Thank Christ.
Well, I do.
I don't.
That's nice of you.
I don't see you and your family or that crowd that you celebrate holidays with. I don't see any of you having a Thanksgiving dinner, let's say, and then everybody going into the TV room watching a football game and falling asleep. I don't see that happening.
What do you see happening?
I see it's like Downton Abbey. That's what I see.
They go into the drawing room.
Let's sit here and play bridge until the men come through. Yes, that would be lovely. Yes, thank you.
That's not what happened, but thank you. That's what did happen. Now, have we finished our sportscast?
Not yet.
Stupid world record.
Well, actually, we have to do something else before we do stupid world record.
Hard on me, hard on. You almost had coffee all over.
Oh, it's been a little bit.
Boner on me.
Josh said boner.
Yeah, Jason, would you somehow erase that?
You guys are in 4th grade.
Uh-huh. Yeah. We're going to graduate, though.
Yeah, yeah.
Someday.
I don't know.
Maybe?
I don't know what you mean.
My girlfriend's going to come in from Canada for it.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
She's real. She's real. She's
Yeah.
real.
Ooh, a girl. They have cooties.
Yeah. She let me touch her right boob. Her left one's off limits. She said the left one I can only touch after we get married, but the right one's on.
You just got the look.
Yeah, you see the face on him? That's
Enough.
yeah,
but it's directed at you.
Oh, I know.
Enough of Juice Newton.
Juice is going, hey, what'd I do?
You know what you did, Juice? You made great music for all of us to enjoy.
Here's the thing. Everybody listening to me right now, go find Juice Newton's website and tell her we said hello.
I love. You guys don't like Angel in the Morning?
No.
Her cover of that?
I always thought that she, Dolly Parton wrote that.
Yeah, somebody else did it before her, I think.
I thought
it was a huge hit.
It's so lovely and so just sweet.
It's a huge...
It was a gigantic hit.
Oh, hit!
Oh, you did say Dolly Parton. Nice.
God.
I can see where it's...
Okay, can we return it to something
Anywho,
slight, a modicum of wit?
False start. Offense. The entire offensive line.
Jiminy. Okay, here we go.
Stupid world record.
A man from the area man from the Czech Republic has earned the Guinness World Record title for the largest collection of Lego sets.
Yeah, this is more fun than Juice Newton.
Yeah, really. What about Bonnie Tyler, Bright Eyes? What's that?
Oh, I love that.
Turn
song.
around.
Something.
Every now and then I get-
Total Eclipse of the Heart.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it Bonnie Tyler?
And isn't that the one I used to always let out a string of curse words, and then that ended up being in like the Adam Sandler movie.
Was that would that
the wedding
make you
singer. Wedding singer.
come down the ladder, change the radio
We
station?
had to. We had to play that.
You didn't
I
like
bet,
that
yeah.
song?
Oh,
Yeah, that's another good one.
Do you have any guilty pleasures? I mean, I know you're on the cutting edge of all things.
many.
Oh, I know you like Dua Lipa or whatever.
Oh, I love Dua Lipa.
Whatever.
What's your favorite bad song?
I'm left. Maybe 1, 2, 3, Red Light.
I shoplifted that. You guys know that.
Yes. Yeah.
I shoved it right down the front of my pants.
How'd that feel?
Well, I came.
No, I meant
But I
that song's
liked it.
fine.
You were not for.
You were not for.
There's nothing wrong with that song.
No, I know. It's just a cute little song.
What about Yummy?
I
Yummy,
liked it when
Yummy?
Hendrix redid it.
Little edge here.
Long solo there in the middle.
No.
You know what's a good song that I just heard a couple days? Pleasant Valley Sunday.
Oh,
It is
that's a
good.
great song.
By the Monkees.
Yes.
The Monkees have a lot of good stuff. That's
Yeah,
why they
they do.
influenced the Beatles
They
so much.
do.
Oh, the Monkees had great writers. Neil Diamond,
Voice and Heart.
Can you find Pleasant Valley Sunday over there?
I
really like
I don't have time for it right now.
Love that.
Well, in lieu of Pleasant Valley Sunday, I guess we'll just have to
We're going to
play.
play Juice.
We got it. Thank you very much.
Juice is not aged well.
Oh, she had.
She's dry. She's called Dry Newton.
Well, so much for her coming in to be on the show.
Poor Juice. She's like, what have I done to these people?
Well, no one does. So.
When was her last hit? 85?
She's pretty.
Pretty old.
I remember she had a great deal of hair.
Yeah, she has a lot of
She
hair.
looks gorgeous in the
Very pretty.
photograph I'm looking at.
Yeah.
I see.
Well, she looks absolutely beautiful. Oh, yeah, that's a lot of hair. Wow. Put your clothes on.
Did you put 2024 in your search, and so it showed a picture
I'm on our
now?
website.
Oh, okay.
Watching Juice with her fans.
Is she performing anywhere?
No, I don't see any tour dates.
All right. Well, hopefully this
that's a
summer.
surprise.
Get out there, Juice.
She's very pretty. I don't know. Now,
It's a good song.
this is Pleasant Valley Sunday.
Nope, it's Pleasant Valley Sunday.
Are you playing it through a transistor radio?
Rock group down the street is trying hard to learn their song.
Mickey Dolenz, right?
Nope. Yes, it's Mickey Dolenz.
Weekend Squire just
It's only this is the album version. It's 7 minutes. Is that okay?
another
Pleasant Valley hard Yeah, the Monkees are good.
They're real good.
Yeah, they have great songs.
They try to, on the video of Pleasant Valley Sunday, they don't come right out and say it, but the implication is Peter Tork is playing the piano during Pleasant Valley Sunday.
Oh, I see.
That's the implication.
That would be the
He was the better guitar player.
I thought Mike Nesmith was the better guitar player.
Mike Nesmith would have
Remember
told
when
you.
Peter Tork was in here and he played that awful song?
Yes,
and he wouldn't
I
stop
do.
playing it?
Peter was a nice guy.
That's not his real name, right?
Peter
It
Tork.
is,
Peter,
yeah.
It's
His real name.
Peter Torkelson is his
Right.
Oh,
okay.
it was
Torkelson.
it used to be Richard Twisterson.
Right.
And then
Dick Twister. They call him. Boy, that's a Dick Twister is similar to the distaff version of that, which begins with a T. We have a tribute to that coming up, actually.
a twister?
Which part?
A lady twister or a gentleman's twister?
A lady twister. We can get to that.
A lady twister.
And I think the world record Lego guy sounds like an idiot.
Oh, yeah, he has the most
I
Lego
totally
sets.
forgot about that.
Yeah.
nothing I can do. A total eclipse of the
Hard. Okay.
We got him. Welcome to the show, Johnny.
Finally.
Pull up a chair.
Right. You sit right down, buddy. Yes, sir.
Neil Diamond wrote what? I'm a Believer.
Yeah.
A little bit of me, a little bit of you. That's great. So
They're all great
Who's the
songs.
guy
I
from?
love the Monkees.
Wait a minute.
Remember Sugar Sugar was supposed to be theirs, but they refused, right?
Yeah, Archie stole
That's
it.
right. No, they wouldn't do it.
Well, what happened was Jughead went in and kept them busy. And Archie, yeah.
When we come back, we will be exploring license plates that they turned down. Do you want to try one more real quick?
Yep.
Yeah.
Don't shout out the answer.
I know. I feel you looking at me.
CKN.
Oh, goodness.
BUT.
Wow.
That was turned down.
Wait a minute. CKN.
I don't even know what that would be.
Yeah, you do.
Chicken butt.
No.
Well, it's sort of like that.
Yeah, let's just say,
that's
for the
very,
sake of
very
this,
close.
we're going to go with Chicken Butt, which is a fine band, by the way.
Yeah.
They opened for Sammy Hagar. We're coming right back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. The show is also out there for you on our YouTube channel. Watch and subscribe.
She's a mystery girl.
Yeah.
Thank you. No one knows what she's all about. She's a mystery girl. No one knows what she does. She says she doesn't have a job, but she drives a Ferrari and she lives in the nicest part of town. She's a mystery girl. No one knows what she does. She's always getting text messages right in the middle of our dates. She has to go somewhere right away. She's a mystery girl. And then she pays her bill all in singles. She comes home really late in the evening, says she's not in the mood for love, and she got rug burns on her knees. She's a mystery girl. No one knows where she's been. Once I found these weird fuzzy handcuffs in the top drawer of her dresser. She got a tattoo that says something that you can't say on the radio, but she's a mystery girl. All right, here's the bridge. She told me she was a virgin, but somehow mysteriously she gave me every kind of VD you can name. Oh, the pain of the mystery girl. She's a mystery girl. And every time I call her up, her voicemail says Felicia can't come to the phone. But she told me her name was Lisa. She's a mystery girl.
Was that Henry Phillips?
Hey, it's Josh Arnold with a food recommendation for you. Gardner's Wisconsin cheese, their famous oven-baked cheese. It arrives pre-baked. You just heat it and eat it, grill it, skillet, or air fry it. Check out their new oven-baked cheese flavor, jalapeno. Ooey, gooey, spicy cheese. It's sure to tickle your taste buds with real jalapeno flavor and heat. Perfect for game day parties or any time. Excuse me, are you serious with this? I mean, why are you doing this? Me, the real me is right here. I could easily be doing this. We don't need you, man. Look, there's only room for one of us. That's Gardner's Wisconsin Cheese jalapeno flavored oven baked cheese. It's now available in Gardner's oven baked bundle package. So try all the great flavors. Receive free cold pack shipping and free cheese curds when you spend $59 or more at Gardner'sWisconsinCheese.com. Click the link below and tell them your pal Josh, me, the real Josh, from the Bob and Tom Show sent you.
Your brain matter is supposed to be gray. Now close up your cranium and come to bed.
All right, dear. Oh, I'm so lucky to have you.
I totally agree.
Ha, 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 ha. If the top of your head is bushy and gray, hair color is not your problem. Remove that hatchet from your skull. Say hello to your Sarah Bella.
Oh, dear, you've got a little gravy on your blouse from dinner.
Oh, honey, that's not gravy. That's part of my frontal lobe.
Ha, 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 ha.
Just for morons. From Frigamall Industries. Ask for it by name.
What the hell?
Bob and Tom, well-meaning, but
Yeah, they're all messed up.
more than slightly confused.
A Salt Lake City bank robbery foiled Friday when someone threw a chair from a second-story balcony, striking the would-be bandit. The guy rose, yelled something at the chair tosser,
You know who that was?
and ran out of the bank.
It was Furniture Man. Hand me that sofa. Where's my lamp?
Now, who would Furniture Man's sidekick be?
Davenport. Get in here.
Oh, and you know what? He's Furniture Man. Wait a minute now.
You're welcome, citizen.
And Bob, you could use your old name.
What, Fred a chair?
His secret identity would be Coucho Marx.
That's right.
Fred a chair. During the day, he's Coucho Marx.
He's a district attorney, Fred a chair by day, but at night, he's Furniture Man. Furniture Man and his sidekick, Lazy Boy.
Well, now we have a role for you.
I think we have. That's very true. But I think he has two sidekicks.
Yeah?
Ethan and Alan.
Yes!
Those could be the secret identity.
Oh, Ethan Allen.
Ethan Allen.
His secret identity is Ethan Allen.
Furniture Man was an exclusive member of evil assassins known as the Scotch Guard. Now, he took his knowledge and used it for good. And put an end to the evil Ottoman Empire. We all know that. And
Greg Hahn is our guest.
I went out with this one girl. Can I say this?
Yeah. Sure.
Get a load of this. I'm on a date. I was out with this girl, right? Here's what she says. It's true. She says, oh, I did something she didn't like. She goes, oh, you just lost some points. Whoa, there's points involved. It's a point system that the women have. It's a point system. Men, we don't know what's going on. All we know is it involves points, and all of a sudden, we're down. You know what I mean? I was doing my impression of her mother. She's like, oh, you just lost some points. I'm like, really? How many did I start out with? Don't ask any questions. You're just going to lose more points. Well, transfer my account to your younger sister.
Good morning, sunshine.
Bob and Tom.
hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Prove it.
Jess Hooker joins us.
What?
Hi.
I think we got him cranked up, and we can't turn him off now. There's Josh Arnold at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
Malibu Pink now available, and Steven Singer Jewelers 24-karat gold roses, the #1 gift for Valentine's Day, exclusively and only available at IHateStevenSinger.com. Get them now.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey, I'm Chick McGee, and here's our leader, our founder, Mr. #1.
Fearless leader.
Big T.
Big T?
Big T.
Yeah, Big T in the house.
Big T.
That's what my physical therapist calls me.
Big T.
Oh, that's cool.
Big T.
Really?
Keep you motivated?
Yeah.
Who called you Mr. TG? Was that in the Bahamas?
That was a server lady in the Bahamas.
Yeah.
Server lady in the Bahamas.
I don't mean to. Some people get upset with the word waitress, but she was.
Do you remember what the lady in the Bahamas called me?
I do.
Remember this?
No, I didn't hear this.
Sugar Bush.
Oh, that's so good.
Because my beard was
I can
more
never-
salt and peppery then.
I can never forget that because my mother lived in the Sugar Bush condominiums.
She looked a little bit like a Della Reese.
Yes.
Did she have a sweet?
Much like earlier today, you couldn't say the joke you had in mind out loud.
Yeah, you can't say one.
I can't either. Mine's different.
Yes, she
but
called me
equally
Sugar
offensive.
Bush, and we lived together for 3.5 years.
Oh, lovely.
Give it a shot.
Okay, we got.
I gave it a shot.
We got to get to this news story about license plates, but
I want to go back to the one that you gave us before we took a break.
Which one?
B
chicken.
Oh,
C
No.
CK
And
Okay,
and
Christy,
my booty.
Set this up, will you?
officials are sharing some of the personal vanity license plates that were rejected in 2023 at the Indiana Bureau of Motor Vehicles. They include
Where's this?
Indiana.
Okay.
Some of these are also. We have another list from Canada.
Yep.
Equally interesting.
All right.
So we left you with CKNBUT.
And it's not chicken butt, but thank you, Christy. That was,
I
thank
see
you.
chicken butt.
Okay.
All right.
These are the ones that they wouldn't give these to people.
No. All right. This one's kind of cute. I can't believe they didn't let this one out. GOTA space POO.
Oh, got a poo.
That's kind of
Got a poo. That is
innocent.
kind of.
I think they're trying to keep it away from the scatological, I think, is the logic. So I imagine it's my understanding from talking to someone that works at one of these license branches. They
Is that your understanding?
They
and you expect us to believe you know someone who works at a license branch.
yeah, she used to work here actually, and
Oh, I know.
That's
who
true.
you're talking about.
Yeah.
a list is circulated among all the states that have the vanity plates, just to kind of be on the lookout. And there are people that always get away with something.
Oh yeah.
Here's one that I love. This is not on the list of forbidden ones. This is on an actual vehicle. It's this is on a from Pearl River, Mississippi. Beautiful plate.
That's where Elvis was born.
It's RZLDAZL. That's
Razzle
right.
dazzle.
Razzle dazzle.
Oh, wow.
Well,
I saw this one last
It's on a
night.
Jeep. Yeah.
2THF1XR. Think about it.
Tooth fixer?
Yes.
So a dentist, perhaps?
Isn't that cute? Tooth
You think
fixer.
I could get PLSHR HOLE? You think I could get that?
No.
Hey, you know what you could get?
PLSHR?
You could get me some. You could
SHR.
You know what you could get? No, check.
PLSHR HOLE.
You could get me some coffee. Yeah, could you go into Broad Ripple? I'd like
I
something
still
from the
don't know.
Monon place.
I'm still trying to figure this out.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what it is, Tom? PLSAR hole?
SHR.
SHR?
Pleasure.
Hole. Oh. I still don't know what the pleasure hole is.
Well,
You don't?
why don't you
On chick?
stop by and
Just
not on me, on anybody.
Just press Chick's prostate button.
Oh.
By the way, I'd like to clarify
Miss
for
Sugarbush.
someone that wrote a letter. Prostate, no R.
Prostrate.
Prostrate means you're lying down, getting your prostate
Right.
checked. Okay. Once again, these are rejected vanity license plate suggestions.
Some of these aren't. They don't seem that bad to me. What's this mean? 0, I guess. BOLLOX.
That's our English.
Yeah, that's a cussing in
England.
Yeah.
Bollocks.
Well, in Indiana, it should be fine, but in Canada, it may not be.
Yeah, see, some of these are from Canada.
Yeah.
Oh, this one was from Indiana, it said. One doobie.
Numeral 1,
Yeah.
DOOBIE. Yeah, they don't want too many drug references.
The next one
Well,
you have
if
to
they
write
give him
down.
one doobie, I should get pleasure hole. That's all.
No, wait,
Yeah.
wait, hang on a second. Now, Chick,
Yes.
restraint for the next one.
Okay.
Numeral 4.
Numeral 4.
Space.
Q.
A.
Oh.
N.
Ah.
I. L.
Okay.
When you're a fan, you're a fan.
I guess.
Yeah, that person is pro.
Yeah.
for it.
So
Wait a minute. Let me write it down. I'm not getting it. 4 N
So,
A. And
4A.
So when this guy shows up at your daughter's for the prom
God.
in his minivan,
No kidding.
with the 4ANIL plate.
Oh.
Now
You
I'm
went
much
with I instead of A.
Now here's a more subtle
Yeah.
one. You'll need your pencil for this one. A55 ass.
Oh, is this like boobies on one of those old calculators?
A55 M4N.
Ass man. Yeah, ass man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then this next one puzzles me. I don't know why they would. Do you have the next one that starts with an A? AVG?
yeah, AVGSIZE.
Oh, average
Average
size?
size.
No.
Oh, I thought it was vag season.
That's cute.
Yeah.
No, it's wabbit season.
Vag season.
Vag season.
Wabbit season.
It's funny because I walked into REI.
Fire.
I walked into REI last week. I said, "Hey, listen, I'm looking for. Is it vag season? No, that's it's only bow and arrow vag season.
Yeah, you can only use the bow and arrow.
Now this next one is
average size should go. That's
Average size seems okay.
lighten up.
I bet they thought it meant
penis.
Yeah.
I bet they thought it meant vag size.
No, I bet they meant.
I said that's why I got it.
This next one is tricky. It's a letter B.
Booty hole.
Letter B, numeral 1.
Oh.
Letters GTTYS.
Go ahead. Go ahead,
Sure.
big mouth.
It's okay. Don't encourage him. It's the one looks much like a capital I, and I wish you'd shut up.
Be careful.
Okay, the next one, I can see this one.
There, look at this one. Now that guy means business.
The vanity plate really is just Iddies, IDDIES.
That's
But he
funny.
has, is it a Tennessee?
No, I
Something
think
like
it's a
that.
Taylor University. maybe?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Which is a Christian university.
Christian college, yeah.
This guy rolls up in my driveway for my Christmas party. It's going to be a great party.
Yeah.
That guy knows what he's doing.
That can't be real.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Well, look.
it certainly looks real.
Sure looks real.
There's a guy in my neighborhood that just says dumper across the back of his. I have a picture on my phone and it just says dumper.
Wow.
Now that got by. So,
Yeah. I don't know what he does.
Okay, here's one. There'll be no speaking after I read this one. Are we clear on this?
Yes, sir.
FUXU numeral 2.
I can't figure that one out.
Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with that.
Oh, that's fine.
Wow.
Yeah, they rejected that one.
yeah, I understand that one.
How in the hell would that ever get by?
This one didn't get by. Letter C, space, WORD.
Oh, C word. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, this one's a little...
I like this one.
Are there boats out there that are named C word,
Yep.
SEA?
Oh, yeah.
NCL has a C word.
Right?
Yeah. SEA.
Yeah.
Classy. You're going to spend $1 million on a
cruise
beautiful
ship, yeah.
vessel and name it...
C word.
How about this one? BIG
Big
space
space.
PEEN.
Oh.
Maybe it was... maybe the guy has a large ball peen hammer.
Maybe.
A large Big Pen.
Here comes old Big Peen.
Yo, Big Peen. Titties is here.
That's
Titties.
Iddies. That's Iddies. He goes to Taylor, you fool.
He's studying to be a reverend.
Eddie's Big Peen.
Okay. Oh, there's more.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, goody.
There are more.
Wow. We'll somehow try to get to them. Also, coming up in the news, we have, if you were driving down a certain interstate and thought you saw camels and zebras, you did.
And you owe it to yourself
in the
to find
median.
the video of the State Patrol interviewing the zebras in the median. It's really something.
Okay. And then we have...
I didn't
also,
see anything.
I'm just trying to get to work.
We have another baby born in a...
in a manger?
No.
That would make news.
In a vehicle. But right now, this portion of the Bob and Tom Show features a testimonial from the guy that's first turned us on to Simply Safe. It's Chick McGee.
That's right. My compound is safe and secure, and I have peace of mind because I have the Simply Safe do-it-yourself, design-it-yourself home security system named Best Home Security of 2023 by U.S. News and World Report. Simply Safe, of course, a comprehensive protection for the whole home. Advanced sensors that detect break-ins, fires, floods. It's powered by 24/7 professional monitoring, costing less than $1 a day, half the price of traditional home security. Simply Safe prioritizes your privacy. That's why their indoor security cameras are the only ones on the market with physical privacy shutters to ensure your privacy 24/7 and satisfaction guaranteed. Try Simply Safe for 60 days risk-free. If you don't love it, return your system for a full refund, easy peasy. Keep your home, your compound, your family safer than ever in the new year. And of course, as a Bob and Tom Show listener, you get a deal. Save 20% on your new system with a Fast Protect plan by visiting simplysafetom.com. Customize your system in just minutes and then install it yourself if you'd like it. Simplysafetom.com. Remember, there's no safe like Simply Safe.
Now, we got a story coming up about walking into a public restroom, and you press this big button that says, don't press it, and what happens? It turns into a disco. We'll tell you about how that could happen and where it could happen when we return. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This is Jimmy.
Paul, you kind of came off the road as a comedian many years ago when you started doing the TBS show. How many?
We started in '95, so
really
14 years.
Wow,
doing it.
But you occasionally go back out on the road and do stand-up.
I do. I took a little time off the last couple of years, but now I'm getting back out there. You know, it can kind of burn you out being on the road. But, you know, I always see stuff on the road that you just don't see anywhere else, and it just makes you laugh. And I was staying at this hotel, and one of my club dates, and I go down to the jacuzzi, and there's a sign above the jacuzzi that says, "No one shall jump or dive into the jacuzzi." Now, if you're going to dive headfirst into a jacuzzi, are you really going to be swayed by the word shall? Come on, boys, let's go into jacuzzi. Hold on, I see the King's English.
Wow.
What the heck?
I'm guessing that was a lawyer. They really should have.
That just made me laugh all day. That takes away the loneliness of the road. Because it can't get lonely.
Google knows everything. It's incredible. You can wake up after a long night of drinking being like, Google, who is this girl in bed with me? Google will be like, do you mean who is this guy?
Don't you mean?
Oh no, Google, what did I do last night? Do you mean what didn't you do?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I like technology is crazy. I like Amazon. I'm growing increasingly terrified of the robot takeover of Earth.
Amazon knows what you're going to get. Is that what you're talking about? Hey, you bought this CD. I'll bet you'd like this one.
Yeah, it's like even in the last Terminator, the robots couldn't read our minds. You know, if you like Amazon.com, you may also enjoy being enslaved by robots. Yeah,
you're right though. Yeah, it's like having robots.
Amazon does suggest stuff for you.
I like the spammers that use like they always use like a common name like Steve. Some generic subject like been a while. They try to pretend like it's someone you know or whatever. And I open it up. It's like, do you want free porn? Like, well, only a dear friend of mine would know how much I enjoy free porn. Click. My computer just explodes.
Thank you, Steve.
Go buy a new one. I email him back. I'm like, dear Steve, thanks so much for trying to send me the free porn. Damnedest thing, my computer exploded. Could you please resend?
Damnedest thing.
Our guest in the studio was comedian Shane Moss.
I realized how addicted I was to internet porn recently. I broke my computer. I didn't have a computer for like 4 or 5 weeks. It was sent in, and this is one of the most pathetic things I've ever done in my life. I found myself one day satisfying to myself to the idea of having a working computer. It's like thinking about screen sizes and
that's hilarious.
Okay.
Wow. comedian Greg Warren, former state champion wrestler. You're the son of a wrestling coach. Now, I assume your dad was also your wrestling coach. Is that correct?
Yes, he was. He was a high school wrestling coach, so I wrestled, and my mom was into music, so I played the clarinet in the band, which they made fun of me, especially the guys on the wrestling team, especially my best friend, Huey Baker. He was a black guy. He's one of those guys that would just get a hold of something and never shut up. And look at Greg, man. Greg played a flute. It's a clarinet, Huey. It's a flute, Greg. You a flute man. Look at little flute man, Greg. Flute your flute, Greg. Little flute man, Greg. He'll be on the bus going to a match. He'll be real quiet, and all of a sudden you hear, hop, 2, 3, 4. What the hell we fighting for? Flute man. It's embarrassing when you're out there wrestling and you hear, hit him with your flute, Greg.
Comedian Matt Weinhold is here with us.
I think that you should avoid all sort of living with anyone. Even if you're married, don't live with them, because that'll mess it up. That's what messes it up. Because, remember, when you're dating, it's so great, it's so fun. You go on these dates, and you go and you get coffee, and you see movies, and you talk, and you have this wonderful sex, and it's, I love you, and I love you. And then you go home, and I love my cable, and I love my refrigerator. I love my life. Then they move in, and then they're right in your face. And, hi, we live together now. Hi. What are you doing? What are you thinking? How about now? Or now? Or now? How about now? That was yesterday. What about now? Where are you going? What are you doing? Who was that called?
When father dies, life will be strange. When grandfather dies, my whole world will change. When grandfather dies, I'll scream and I'll yell, 'cause I'll be rich as hell.
And then I figured I didn't need to write anymore. Hello, this is comedian John Evans, the High Plains Thrifter.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. It's about that time. We're going to welcome a very special guest. Is that correct?
Oh,
there he is there. Right here, right-o.
We're joined by comedian Greg Warren. Greg is at his home in St. Louis, Missouri.
Hi, Greg.
Hi, Greg.
It's always a great pleasure to see you, Greg. I know, Greg, you are kind of an authority on peanut butter.
Yeah.
And I bring this up because Jess Hooker this morning prepared for us the famous Elvis sandwich. White bread, peanut butter on both sides of the bread, sliced bananas on top of the peanut butter with bacon, and then deep fried in bacon grease.
Outstanding.
Oh.
What kind of peanut butter?
She
I
used
don't know what kind of peanut butter she used.
Jif.
Christy, was it Jif?
Yes.
Or are you just saying that?
No, it was Jif. I swear.
Yeah.
I
might have. I might have.
trust you. I trust Jess. She had good judgment.
I dug all of the Jif out of there and replaced it with Peter Pan.
I knew it.
Did you
I knew
really?
it.
Yeah.
I could tell it was a lesser peanut butter.
Now, you're a
What do you
Jif
think
guy.
of that, Warren?
No, it was a Jif. It was
Do
a
you
Jif.
want to explain why you are a Jif guy, Greg?
I worked there for 10 years, Tom. But I've spent 10 years fighting dirtbags like Peter Pan.
Greg, I would venture to guess, though, even if you hadn't worked for them, you'd still be a Jif fan because I am. I never worked for them. I'm a loyal Jiffer.
Now,
I'm loyal too.
Do the Jif people, do they do that thing where they mix the peanut butter and jelly in the same jar? And did that ever take off? I remember reading about it.
That's Goobers, and I don't think that's part of the. I don't think that's ever been part of the Jif family.
Yeah, good. I find it insulting to my moral standards.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I want to say that was a Smucker's product.
Was it?
Smucker's owns Jif
too.
now.
Oh, really?
What?
Well, that's convenient.
Well,
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, get this, guys. About 3 weeks ago, they bought Hostess, which owns Wonder Bread. These guys got the whole deal.
That's like dripping with antitrust.
If they buy a bacon place,
Exactly, Chick.
they could have made our sandwiches because we had Wonder Bread, peanut butter, and banana.
And Jif.
If they buy Chiquita
or Dole, we're in.
Holy hell!
Why is
the government's not going to let that happen?
Are the Jiffy Pop people associated with the Jif people?
Got nothing to do with Jif.
spell it the same way.
Jiffy is a niche item. It's stovetop popcorn. You've also got your Jiffy corn muffin mix, and then you've got Jiffy Lube. Got nothing to do with it.
I'm a big fan of Jiffy Lube, and I'm a big fan of Jiffy Pop.
Are you?
Oh, I love that thing with the, on the stove. When
When's the last time you did it?
Suddenly it looks like
Yeah.
the Brainiac thing.
When was last time
Yeah,
you did
you've had
Jiffy Pop?
3 in your
About a
whole
week
life.
ago.
Suddenly it looks like the Brainiac thing, is what he said.
And the Superman. My kids love that.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Why? I didn't even know you could still buy those.
Yeah.
Oh,
You can.
What are they, 10 cents?
Jiffy Pop? I doubt that.
By the way, I want to go
The
on.
tin
I want to go.
yeah.
I want to go on record. I'd like to say something here. The Scouts, and I'm a big fan. We're selling that popcorn in front of the store.
Sure.
Yeah, I just gave them the money. Said just no, I'll go buy real good popcorn.
Oh, you just gave them the $80?
I didn't think that popcorn was all that good. But yeah, I'm a big Jiffy Pop guy. I think it's still delightful.
Isn't it impossible to make Jiffy Pop and not get at least half of it on the floor?
Or burnt.
Yeah,
Doesn't the bottom
it's a
burn because
mess.
it gets too hot?
It must.
Yeah.
Do you remember the lawsuit where the guy opened up the microwave popcorn and kind of huffed it and burned the bejesus out of his throat and got $1 million?
I don't remember that.
I do not.
Yeah, that's that's why they've got those things on there. Be careful when you open it up.
The old Jiffy Queef?
Yeah, yeah, it's unbelievable. It can melt steel. That gets very warm in there.
Man,
That sounds like someone from the NFL in the 30s. Jiffy Queef is a great running back.
By the way, also before you get to your segment, Greg, if you get to it, we were discussing this list of rejected license plates. The list we have, one of them is from Canada, one is from the state of Indiana, and these are rejected vanity plates. One of them is QU33F.
Is it really?
Oh, come on. Was rejected.
Boy. That's a gentleman, right?
Is that right?
Yeah. That's a real
But again, you have to ask yourself, who wants that?
Yeah, what is that about?
And if you're a cop and you pull the guy over, all right.
He's got that license plate.
Okay, Queef man.
Queef man.
We're going to write you this ticket now.
What is Q in the Sierra Hotel?
Right. I don't know. I don't know what they would say.
Queen. It must be Queen. It's got to be Queen.
Got to be Queen.
Like Sierra Tango, Queen.
Yeah, Queen, Eagle, Foxtrot.
It's
Greg,
quinoa.
Quinoa.
Yeah.
Quinoa.
Greg, I just wanted to run the peanut butter thing by because I know you're a big Jif guy.
Yeah, thank you.
What's on your mind today?
Well, I prepared a report for you guys about zebras.
Oh, perfect. We have zebras in the news.
That's amazing.
Yeah, let's get right to the stripes because that's what they're most known for. Chick, are they black with white stripes or white with black stripes?
Here we go.
Man, I know this.
I'll give you a hint. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. I'm gonna Wichita.
They're black with white stripes. Yeah.
They are.
That's the white stripes, huh? That bum, 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 bum,
bum. Yeah, okay.
Yes, they are. They are unique, too. They're like fingerprints on humans. Every zebra has a different pattern, and that's how zebras recognize each other.
How do they know that?
Usually.
That's interesting.
Hey, Denise. Denise has a stripe on her left front leg that's 3/4 inches fatter than mine. You better watch who you're calling Denise. Sorry, Jennifer. Jennifer.
Uh-oh. You got a two-timing zebra.
Yeah.
Hey, Greg, can we break away for just a second? And, Christy, do you have the zebras in the news story? Wait, your mic's off.
Authorities in Indiana rescued several circus animals following an accident on Interstate 69. Thank you. According to state police, they responded to the scene of a tractor trailer fire in Grant County. A state trooper, a Grant County sheriff's deputy, and a third person rescued 5 zebras, Greg, 4 camels, and a miniature horse by leading them off the smoke-filled trailer. And as Chick mentioned, they're in the median of the freeway.
You can see the video.
So funny. Yeah.
Christy, I spend my life on interstates, and why can this happen when I was driving?
Yeah, something to see.
Yeah.
Hilarious. By the way, everybody's okay.
Right.
Because you don't want to find out the answer to that old joke. What is it? What's black and white and red all over?
Oh, sure.
A zebra on the interstate.
It shows some class.
No, they were just munching on the grass there in the median, having a great time.
Not bothering nobody.
Getting some fresh air.
I saw the camels. I don't know why camels always strike me as being, because they're so crazy.
Yeah.
And that's what started the fire. The camels were all smoking.
Oh, sure. Yeah, absolutely. Those bucks, those camel bucks.
And do you know that zebras, the stripes, I learned this watching a movie the other day. It's not so much for camouflage because, of course, they're out there on the pampas or whatever they are.
In the plains.
And they use the stripes to blend in with all the other zebras in the herd, so a predator can't pick just one out. They think it's a bigger animal than what it is. What do you think of that?
That's really interesting.
Isn't that interesting?
So it doesn't look like
yeah. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the McGee report.
Really something. I didn't name mine Jennifer or Denise. But
that's real quick. Hang up on Greg. Now, tell me more about.
Here's the thing.
So anyway, I don't know what circus this was, because I know the Ringling Brothers Circus no longer uses animals.
It was Shrine Circus.
It was a small circus out of Fort Wayne, I believe.
But none of the animals in the incident, I should say, Greg, none of the animals were hurt. The sword swallower didn't make it.
Oh no.
You know. Yeah, you tap on the brakes and all of a sudden he's practicing in the back seat and whoops. He just cut through my spinal cord.
It's my epiglottis.
So
Chick, I had a little bit of information that was counter to some of what you're saying.
All right, go ahead. Maybe I just made all that up. Go ahead.
Well, I think I heard that it was for camouflage, and that the most mammals out there are colorblind. So when they see all the zebras standing there, like you said, they all kind of look like grass. They confuse a herd of zebras with grass because they can only see black and white. Yeah, so that's what they do. But there's probably one guy that doesn't get it. You know, like, hey, there's lions over there. Just stand still. They'll think we're grass. Okay. Hey, I'm grass. Would you shut up? Grass doesn't talk.
Just some grass here.
Nothing to see here, lion.
Just grassing. That's all.
Yeah.
It's my understanding from talking to some horse people that riding zebras is not really possible. You know, I mean, it's not.
Why would you even want to ride a zebra?
I didn't get into that. I think if you could absolutely train a zebra to ride it.
Apparently not.
Really?
Well, apparently not easily.
Well,
they do.
Anything great doesn't come easy. Okay.
Have you ever seen that? Have you ever gone to a rodeo thing, and all of a sudden, for comic relief, like some guy comes out riding a zebra, lassoing pigs?
I don't really think.
No, but I want to see it.
I'll go.
That's a show I want to see. Yeah.
Are you allowed to own a zebra?
No, if you can own lions and tigers, you can own a zebra. You can own a zebra.
Yeah,
I know a guy.
They do crossbreed zebras with other animals,
like donkeys and stuff.
Yeah, donkeys and horses. They're not doing crazy stuff.
I hope they're not like a bear or something.
Hey, why does your wiener dog have stripes? That's a Zabroxen.
Yeah. Hey, check out my Zrog.
Tom, did you just say that you could get us a zebra on the black market?
He knows a guy.
You know a guy?
I know where to rent them.
Renting and owning are two different things. We all know that.
We were going to rent a camel one day.
What stopped us? Just to have it in the parking lot? That'd be fun.
There were a couple different reasons we didn't do it.
Camel feces?
No.
Price?
It wasn't cheap, I'll tell you that.
$1,000 a day?
Yeah, but it depends on what season it is. The camels get real pricey when it's Christmas time.
Well, yeah.
You got your live nativity.
That's a sweet spot.
They'll give you a real deal on a zebra because not a lot of people want a zebra for their live nativity.
Yeah.
Camels is really the way to go. You know what I'm saying?
It's legal to own a zebra in all states, but Nevada, New Hampshire, and Washington, D.C.
That's because Washington, D.C. has so many asses there. Zebra.
Oh, hey,
Mark
everybody,
Russell.
it's Mark Russell. How about D.C.?
Greg, what was one of the most fascinating things you found out about zebras while studying them?
Well, I mentioned that most animals are colorblind. Zebras are not. Zebras have excellent vision. They can see color.
Really?
They can see almost all color, but they cannot see orange.
Huh.
So if you're eating a bag of Cheetos, you look ridiculous to zebras. Like,
how do they
look
know?
at this dummy. Look at this moron. He's just eating air.
Tom's got
it
the
must be some sort of improv troop space work exercise that he's doing. Yes, Josh, we get it. You're making a cup of coffee, and there's no coffee or cup. Nice job, dork.
Dork. How do they know that zebras can see?
I'm with you, Tom. How do they know?
Well, because Rick Astley and Ronald McDonald were coming at him one time, and they said, those guys are bald.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. They just asked them.
What do they compare apples to?
Oh, that's a good question.
Thank you. Yeah, I didn't know it was a good question considering it shut down the show.
We were all trying to figure out what you were
I'm
talking
like, what?
I know.
The answer is bananas.
I need you guys to come to my level.
When the zebras sense a predator, one of the zebras uses a really high-pitched sound to alert the herd. All right, Chuck, enough with the falsetto. We get it. There's a lion coming. That doesn't mean you got to sound like the guy from Supertramp for 7 minutes straight.
Well, is that the closer?
It could be. I mean, there's
no.
more
I'm
stuff
anxious to hear more. I'm enjoying this very much.
Speaking of the stripes, do you guys know how the referees, why they wear their stripes?
No, why?
Back in 1920, Lloyd Olds was reffing a game up in Michigan, and he was wearing white, and there was a team with white jerseys, and the quarterback handed the ball off to Lloyd.
That's awesome.
Well, that's just a dumb quarterback.
That is hilarious.
I just saw the Harlem Globetrotters. My favorite play was when one of the Globetrotters threw the ball to the ref. The ref caught it and passed it back to him. And then he went and sank the ball. It was fantastic. I just
seems
loved it.
unfair.
It's real unfair. Those refs.
The ref was outraged, though. That's good to know.
Outraged.
Tom, the black and white striped crossings in the UK are called zebra crossings. What's the most famous one of those?
Oh,
of course, Abbey Road.
There you go. Yeah.
Famous Beatles cover.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the Beatles did an album called Abbey Road.
It's an excellent album, Chick.
They did.
Give it a listen. It's better than Juice Newton.
Oh, you're wrong.
I beg your pardon.
Well, playing with the Queen of Hearts?
Yeah.
No, it's love's been a little bit hard on me. Get it, Greg?
You see, Greg, the boys are amused by the words hard on. They find
See, it means different things.
I get it now.
comically pathetic.
Boner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who are the most famous zebras?
The beech nut gum guys.
Marty?
Oh, yeah. From
Marty from Madagascar. And Tom, I believe you're talking about Yipes.
Yipe
from
stripes.
Beech
Nuts gum. They stopped making it, by the way.
They
Just
don't have
recently.
it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we just had the news story.
You were
could,
off that day, yeah.
Yeah. You can only get that gum from a collector. And by the way,
I would say zebra cakes are pretty famous too. Those are pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But,
You know, they pronounce it zebra in England. Did you know that?
Oh, is that right?
And don't forget the band from the 80s, Zebra.
Oh, I can't.
Oh my God! I
else forgot.
What did they sing, Ace?
Tell me what you want.
They went on tour with Stryper.
Huh? Really?
Bravo.
It's so hard, Josh.
That was so real for like a tenth of a second. I loved it.
Ace, I saw them. It was the loudest show I've ever heard in my life. They were
Great three-piece band out of New York.
They should
decibels.
Everyone who ever should sue them and get their money back.
Greg, listen to this. This may bring back memories. Here we go.
Yipes, stripes, beech nuts got 'em. Yipes, stripes, new cherry stripe gum.
Yipes, stripes, beech nuts got 'em. Yipes, stripes, new grape stripe gum.
The fruit stripe gum.
I think that's Thurl, Tony the Tiger.
Thurl Racencroft?
The guy who did
I
Tony
said
Tiger.
Thurgood Marshall.
Yes.
Yes. Supreme Court Justice Thurgood Marshall.
Yes, he had a little side hustle.
big in commercial voiceover.
Yeah, this is before I get to
That's right.
Supreme Court.
Griswold versus Connecticut.
I'm going to look at that, but first I got a couple spots I got to record.
Okay.
I got a couple of spots I got to record. I'll be right back.
Thank you very much. Yeah, that gum was terrible. It lost its flavor in about 2 seconds.
On the bedpost.
It was good for those 2 seconds, though.
Yeah, it was. I agree.
Do they still make the striped toothpaste?
No, because they can't make the toothpaste striped anymore because the technology was lost in a fire.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Is that right, Chick?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
AIM? Was it AIM?
I forget.
AIM.
No,
AIM.
was it? Stripe. There was a toothpaste called Stripe. Yeah, I almost said tripe.
We'll have to find out. Greg Warren is our guest. Greg is on the road once again at the Stress Factory in New Brunswick, New Jersey, coming up this Friday through Sunday. And then the Looney Bin in Tulsa, Oklahoma is coming up. And then this is very important. Wednesday, February 14th through Saturday the 17th, Comedy Off-Broadway, Lexington, Kentucky. And then the week after that, it's the Funny Bone in Dayton, Ohio for some great live comedy.
It pretty fired up for all of that, man.
Oh, Aquafresh.
Aquafresh.
Toothpaste.
Do they still make
that? Yeah.
That was, my company made that. Procter & Gamble made that, I believe.
No kidding?
With the stripes?
Yeah, it's a green and red and a white stripe.
Now, how much peanut butter was in the Aquafresh?
I don't believe any, Chick, but we did have some Duncan Hines blueberry frosting that people claimed was mostly Crest.
Didn't get good reviews.
Oh, okay.
No, they didn't care for it. That thing lasted about 2 weeks on the shelves.
And you're right, Chick. Apparently, Aquafresh still has the stripes.
Yeah.
I'll have to give it a shot.
Absolutely.
They're not going to
kind of,
change your toothpaste.
I think more of a breath freshener type.
I have like 5 different toothpastes.
What?
Oh, yeah, I do. I mix it up.
You mixing?
I'm a toothpaste
it's like
purist.
Best way to lose your teeth.
Mine's like,
Sensodyne.
I've got a toothpaste buffet.
You got to keep them separated. You can't mix them.
No.
All right.
But Josh,
I've never heard that. I've never heard anything like this in my life.
Right?
Would you
It's
buy a
crazy.
toothpaste called Gravy?
Would I?
Yeah, with all the tastes of gravy. And
I buy it. I'm inventing it.
And activated dentifrice. Hey, we got to run, Greg. Thank you.
Enjoyed talking to you
We
guys.
love
Thanks
you,
a lot,
Greg.
man.
See you, Greg.
It's always a great pleasure. Right now, if you've been listening to Greg Warren, you're a better person. And you also are listening on those Raycon earbuds. You're hearing a lot more because Raycons are the best. And I was just listening actually to my full Raycon headphones that I got for my girls for traveling. They're the best because the girls are busy with their movies and video games, and they're quiet and content on the car and in the back seat or on the plane. Right, Chick?
That's exactly right. And, a good pair of wireless earbuds is even more indispensable in 2024. Premium audio at the perfect price point. You got to go with Raycon. Their everyday earbuds look, feel, and sound better than ever with optimized gel tips that fit every ear ever made. Their earbuds are so comfortable, and they will not budge or fall out on the floor like others I could mention. Raycons. You get 8 hours of playtime, 32 hours of battery life, and priced just right. You get quality audio at around half the price of other premium audio brands. No wonder Raycon's everyday earbuds have tens of thousands of 5-star reviews. And don't forget about the awesome features like customizable sound profiles and the awareness mode. Raycon's truly has it all. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom and get 15% off your Raycon order. That's buyraycon.com/Tom to score 15% off Raycon products. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Coming up, something spiking your coffee. Well, you'll be wanting to play your Juice Newton song again when you hear what it is. And also, more of those plates that were turned down by the government. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Got something to say? Send us an email. Bob and
You think you
you lost money in investing? My whole people lost money in investing. Bernie Madoff came along and set us back 10,000 years. I hate that guy so much. I hate Bernie Madoff so much. Not for what he did, because I don't care about the rich. I hope they lose their money. But no, for how he looked physically. Did he have to look so Jewish while he was doing that? He's already the image of a Jew that's in every redneck's paranoid mind's eye. Just some crook-nosed Jew on top of a pile of gold coins, swimming in it like Scrooge McDuck. Like, I'm gonna take the Gentiles' money. Like, I always trip out when I see somebody that so fully embodies a stereotype like Bernie Madoff did. Like, when you see a nerd who's actually wearing a pocket protector, like, they don't even make pocket protectors anymore. Believe me, I know. That guy had to go out and hand mold the plastic resin to fit into his nerdy little pocket. Or when you're driving in traffic and somebody cuts you off and you look into the car and it is in fact an Asian woman, you're like, are you kidding me? Are you serious? Are you seriously going to be Asian right now? There are people watching you. Have a little bit of self-respect and don't be Asian. Like, when I'm walking along and I see a quarter on the ground, I don't pick it up. It kills me not to. But I don't do it because there's people watching. There are people watching.
You don't want to reinforce the stereotype.
That's correct. You got
keep it real. Moshe Kasher is our guest.
I live in L.A. now. I live near Hollywood. I live across the street from a 99-cent store because comedy makes dreams come true.
Yes.
Yeah, they now sell a 99-cent pregnancy test. Have you seen that?
No.
Yeah. How bad does one's life have to be? Like, how far down the socioeconomic ladder do you need to flop before the 99-cent pregnancy test seems like a viable health option? The 99-cent pregnancy test when you kinda have to know. So I bought one. Yeah.
Well, why not?
Just to see what would happen. I peed on the little stick.
And?
Turns out I have hepatitis C. I caught it from the test.
Wow, cool.
Tiki Barber here. Remember the days when I was a running back in the NFL? Well, if you're on your feet all day like I was, you get the struggle. The secret is orange insoles. Their insoles are like magic for your feet and body. They'll help you kick hip pain, sore feet, and lower back discomfort to the sidelines. Feel better, do more with orange insoles.
My wife listens to ASMR. I don't know if you guys know what ASMR is or stands for. Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response. And I don't know what that is either. It means whispering. That's all that is. Bob Ross, he's whispering. And he paints on the canvas and it's all scratchy. And he takes the paintbrush and dips it into the water and hits it on the easel to beat the devil out of it. And then sometimes Bob would have his squirrel in studio and the squirrel would be like, that's ASMR. I'm home from school, 3rd grade, just being like, I don't know why I'm so relaxed. But Bob, you're doing it right today. That's what my wife listens to every single night. Her favorite lady, she's got 3-inch fingernails, and this Wolverine woman is always just click-clacking on things with their fingernails, typing on a keyboard, and out of nowhere she'll be like, I'm gonna eat a big pickle. And I'm like, I'm about to fall asleep right now. Turn this off, I'm driving.
Funnels. What are you gonna brag to your friends the next day? Oh, dude, you should have been there. I mean, we were pounding that keg till 4 in the morning. Oh, I was so bloated. Then I drove everyone home.
Cool.
Yeah. There's a gigantic warehouse of stuff I don't get.
I can't
and they
understand
serve non-alcoholic beer there.
You know what?
Boy,
Another thing I don't understand. Hooters has food to go. Who the hell's that for?
Hi, this is Bobcat Goldthwait. You're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Rod White is our guest. Do you have any drinking stories?
None that he can remember.
You know what? I got thrown out of a bar in New York City. Do you want me to tell the story?
I want to hear it.
I walk into a bar with a hat on. This guy, real pissy, goes, "Take off the hat!" And I'm like, "What's the deal?" He goes, "I'll tell you what the deal is. Gay people in this area wear hats. We're trying to keep them out of our club." I was like, oh, really? The only way we can tell down in Texas is if they have their hair cut like yours. And he got all pissed.
I'll be damned.
But he walked away, and I took the hat off. And like an hour later, I'd been drinking, and I forgot. You ever forget? Happened to me. I put the hat back on. The guy comes over to me. He's poking me in the shoulder with 2 fingers and goes, "You're out of here." And I was like, "I don't think so, Scooter." And I was wrong. They hurled me out of the bar. And then they squared off with me in the parking lot, and I backed down from the fight because I don't know how many of them it would have taken to whip my ass, but I knew how many they were going to use. It's a handy little piece of information to have right there. It was overkill.
And then the thing between your back door and your genitalium is the perineum. Is that what it is? Perineum?
Perineum.
Okay.
Perineum. Just refer to it as the...
That's like an azalea.
In slang, can we use the word taint instead of the
taint,
back
of course.
door?
My husband calls it the beach.
The beach.
Really?
You know, you can almost hear...
Hey, let's have a little picnic at the beach.
Why does he call it the beach?
I don't know.
That little area down there is the
You mean
beach?
he goes, oops, I hit the beach. Is that what he says?
No, when we've
Does
talked
he,
about this subject before.
Does he like it? Does he like it when you're on the beach? Does he like you to?
He likes it on the beach.
He lives in a different century than me.
with his beach?
No, I'm
likes
just
it when
saying
you
that's
play
what
with
he
the
calls that area.
And what? How does that come up in conversation? As a general rule. Pass the salt. By the way, my beach itches.
All right, man, let's hit the beach. Morning laughter just might be the best medicine.
I can hear you, oh no. You're talking out your ass again.
Bob and Tom.
Great show.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We got a letter.
I got a surprise first.
Just poured in. Here's Tom with a surprise.
We were talking about zebras.
Mm-hmm.
And I was asking about, I said, wasn't there still a striped toothpaste?
Mm-hmm.
I just went to my office, and as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, the red and aqua stripes here.
Oh.
On Aquafresh.
You have a tube of Aquafresh in your office and didn't know.
I have a razor and...
Oh, but you like to mix your toothpaste.
Yeah, I've got I like Colgate, Crest, Tom's. I've got it all.
How about that?
I like to keep it,
wild.
Yeah. Are you brand loyal, Christy?
Yeah, Sensodyne, all the way.
No kidding.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Sensodyne sounds sort of NPR-ish.
I have sensitive teeth.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
I bet you do.
Probably, I can tell you they voted for it.
A couple weeks from now, well, he moved in and he forgot I had sensitive teeth. He forgot.
He would never forget.
Sweet.
Very sweet. It is.
Well, if cold things bother your teeth, don't worry. This is about 98.6.
Oh, my God.
And by the way, don't put your teeth on it.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm sorry.
Well,
that took a turn.
I thought we were reading license plates that were rejected.
Hey, this email says, hey, Yins Jagoffs and Christy.
Good Lord.
From Pittsburgh.
You don't have to read them.
I'm listening to rejected license plates, and I don't know how this got by here in Pennsylvania, but at my golf club, there's a white Ford Bronco with the license plate NOT OJ.
Oh, yeah.
I chuckle every time I see it. That's from Chuck in Erie, Pennsylvania.
That's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Pretty good, right?
Yeah. Now, Christy, do you want to go over the list? These are the ones rejected.
Here's one that was rejected that we have not gotten to yet. HEMROYD.
Hemorrhoid?
Yeah, who would want that on their license plate?
Okay, this is
proctologist?
what I don't get. You think?
Oh, Dr. Proctologist.
I don't know.
Sure.
This one's pretty funny. If I had a sense of humor in the B&B, I would allow this one. MCWEENY. McWeenie.
McWeenie. I would allow that too.
Isn't that funny?
That seems like really fun.
McWeenie.
McWeenie. Yeah. Like McLovin, only better.
And it could be a guy named McSweeney that has a speech impediment. My name's McWeenie.
Hey, let's talk more
that's
about
what it meant.
speech impediments. Want to? Yeah.
Do you think they'd let me put my last name on a license plate?
No.
I bet they would question it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't do an NFL jersey.
Even though there are,
fair hooker was an NFL player.
Yep.
Yeah.
There are like 3 or 4 hookers playing right now in the NFL.
Yeah, it has to be team specific.
Do you think they'd give you J Hooker?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't tried that.
How about BJ Hooker?
Wasn't that William Shatner?
BJ Hooker, $5 sign.
Heather Locklear. That's how she got on the job. Job. Did I say
Here's
job?
one that used to be a bit of ours. MR.
Mr.
Space. FISTR.
Oh. Mr. Fister.
Yeah, wait. I feel like a part's been cut out.
It's been a longer.
It's like hearing shave and a haircut, not the second part.
Yeah.
Are we allowed to play Mr. Fister anymore?
I don't think so.
We're allowed to do whatever we want once.
You know, my dad always used to tell me that. Nothing's against the law if you don't get caught. Yeah.
I don't get this one.
Okay.
RIZZLER. What's wrong with Rizzler?
Rizzler?
Yeah.
RIZZ.
I don't get it either.
Isn't Riz like for charisma, right? Didn't we learn that?
Yeah, but
Riz
why is-
means charismatic.
Why is Rizzler bad?
Is it,
Jizzler could be.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
is that,
Well,
is that a
Jizzler, yeah.
typo?
Well, you change any one letter, yeah.
The Batman.
You know how
Yeah,
I tell you?
if you had hit city, you know.
Remember I told you any joke that ends in hat, I just start laughing.
Yes.
Almost the same with the word guzzler. I kind of like guzzler.
I bet you do.
The Canadians
Guzzler.
are really bizarre.
Canadians are out of their minds. Oh, man.
It's that cold. They can't help it.
You know?
Okay, here we go. These are from Canada.
Okay.
YSO space SLO.
Why so slow?
What's wrong with that?
That's fun.
Nothing.
What? They don't allow that?
Nope.
How about I get
Rejected.
something? How about I get something for figuring that out so fast?
Yeah, you did. You did.
How about
so
a free
slow?
pass from the rest of the show? You can go home.
Don't you dare
Here's
take
another
off.
one.
You should.
You know what?
Thanks.
If you have any balls at all,
You go home.
You walk out of here and get in your car.
Yeah.
All right, 2 FAS for you.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Too fast for you?
And that's wrong?
Maybe they don't want to
Encourages
encourage
speeding.
speeding. Yeah, they're.
There's another one. OMG space MOV.
Oh my God, move.
Okay.
See, these are boring.
Have you guys ever had a vanity plate?
No,
I have one now.
What's yours? Oh,
I have
shouldn't
one.
say it.
I have a Figaro. I'll tell it.
Oh, who's? We have somebody on the line.
I'm here in the parking lot. I hope you guys are happy. Evidently, there's some sort of delay I was unaware of. Before I started this bit, my apologies. Good night.
Sounds like a Pink Floyd record.
Oh, yeah.
Christy, yours says what?
A space Figaro. Oh, there's no space. It's A Figaro altogether, I think.
okay.
I don't remember.
What happened to
Been
Homo?
away.
What happened to Homo says what? What happened to that?
Nothing in my world. It's still totally valid.
We said it a lot when we were kids.
Oh, man, right?
I think
A lot.
with good reason it's going to. How about this one from Canada? This is sad. DNT space HIT.
Don't hit?
Don't hit? What is this?
like don't bully, maybe?
I assume that they're referencing, don't slam into the back of my car.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. You guys went right to Ike Turnerville?
Domestic violence. Yeah.
Yeah, fast was rejected. FAST.
Again, they just they just don't want to encourage any kind of
ROCK1T rocket.
yeah speed.
Rocket!
Canadians are
Rocket!
no fun. No.
Okay.
No.
Can you turn your phone off? It's
It's
No,
not
that was the
It's out-
printer.
It's out
Oh.
in the back.
Something you did.
Are you printing something?
no.
That was the printer, though.
That is, yeah.
The one TNY space PCKR.
Tiny Pecker.
No, it was because it was a Packard. It was a reference to those giant
The old
cars.
car,
those
the Packard, yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Tiny Packard.
Okay.
No, it's not you.
And then they rejected C word. Who wants to put coward on the back of their car?
Right?
Somebody
I
out
don't know,
in
man.
Do you have
somebody out in the county.
I wonder if some of these are like when we said the small P one earlier. Yeah, like if it's a future divorce and the wife is renewing the plates and she's out to get him.
Hello. Hey, honey, your plates are here. Good Lord.
Okay. Now, dear me, we have to take a
Dear me.
I lost track of time there.
They
Did
would
you
probably
actually-
allow Dear Me.
Yeah.
You just said "Dear Me" in a sincere way. You
Like
know
he's in
that,
an
don't you?
Austen novel.
It was adorable.
Someone's aunt.
Is it 1889 where you are?
I wish.
Dear me.
Coming up, we have
I'm not free in mind.
the weirdest vandalization since the Pringles can, but not as bad. And we got a sweet giraffe story coming up in a matter of moments. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, he's Bob. I'm Bob. And he's Tom. And I'm Tom.
To conquer and win, we're gonna be in the Super Bowl.
Incredible. Ladies and gentlemen, Q95 with Luciano Gaspacho in praise of the Indianapolis Colts.
In a great praise.
Phenomenal.
Here's to a big Super Bowl win this next year.
We hope that you get to sing the national anthem at the Indy 500 next year, Luciano.
Big a star like me, how are they going to refuse?
Bob, a lot of celebrities were in town for the Indianapolis 500, which of course took place yesterday, including a guy from the National Association of Broadcasters who has honored us by stopping by our show this morning. Of course, I'm talking about Mr. Ralph Bonorama.
Hey, guys. I just want to let you know that I really respect what you're doing here. I think it's a shame that more kids can't watch your show. Oh, it's on radio. Well, never mind, man.
You may wonder about the Hoosier Dome, they call it. Now, when the Colts moved here, they were considering changing their names to the Trojans. Then we were going to rename this place the Con Dome.
This guy walks into a psychiatrist. Yeah. He says, I feel like I'm a dog. Really? Yeah. The psychiatrist says, how long have you felt this way? He says, ever since I was a puppy. Go by. All right, it's a Helium Monday, so we should do this properly. Okay. You ready to sing along with it? Mm-hmm. Oh, that feels good. Here we go. Ba-doom, 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 ba-doom. It's Helium Monday. That's right. The high point of your week's arrived. Oh, yeah. It's Helium Monday with Bob and Tom. That's us, Bob and Tom.
And by golly, is it by God, you can listen to In Minot.
You can.
To KIZZ FM.
Kiz.
Lucky that doesn't start with a J.
Stop it.
That'd be one hell of a radio station.
Stop it. We'll be coming right back.
It's new wax off. Remove old wax and give your car a high gloss shine with wax off. Just jerk off the top and spray a smidgen on your vehicle and apply it with vigorous up and down motions.
Dr. Ruth, he kept undressing me with his eyes. Dr. Ruth, can I get pregnant when a man undresses me with his eyes?
Only if he's cockeyed. Continue.
Yeah.
Put a little extra menthol there on your cigarette. That's right. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Haji, put that shaving foam down. Haji, would you like to give your street address? Maybe that'll help some people contact you after seeing this tape. Dick. But the type of people that'll be contacting you are medical experimenters, okay? Dick. I wonder if they replace his heart with a gallstone, if his body will still work.
This portion of our show is brought to you by Walenda Brothers Coffee. Good to the last drop. New law firm in the news today.
Really?
Yeah, 3 famous attorneys have formed a new law firm.
Oh, really? Who are they?
Gary Hart, Ted Kennedy, and Richard Nixon.
What's it called?
It's called Dickum, Dunkum, and Cheatham.
I wish you wouldn't make fun of Gary Hart anymore.
Why?
The guy, I mean, he was 6 inches away of becoming president. You know what I mean?
Keep it in your pants, Jimmy. Get on your knees and pray. And when you get a Woody, when you get home,
What are we talking about? Woody Hayes. Of course.
So why do they have one of the main thoroughfares for people and not say, why don't they build a little a tunnel or a bridge? Hey, what a great idea. Guy from USAC goes, golly, Earl, that might be a pretty good idea.
Hey, it's Josh Arnold with a food recommendation for you. Gardner's Wisconsin cheese, their famous oven-baked cheese. It arrives pre-baked. You just heat it and eat it, grill it, skillet, or air fry it. Check out their new oven-baked cheese flavor, jalapeno. Ooey, gooey, spicy cheese. It's sure to tickle your taste buds with real jalapeno flavor and heat. Perfect for game day parties or any time. Excuse me, are you serious with this? I mean, why are you doing this? Me, the real me is right here. I could easily be doing this. We don't need you, man. Look, there's only room for one of us. That's Gardner's Wisconsin cheese, jalapeno flavored oven baked cheese. It's now available in Gardner's oven baked bundle package. So try all the great flavors. Receive free cold pack shipping and free cheese curds when you spend $59 or more at Gardner'sWisconsinCheese.com. Click the link below and tell them your pal Josh, me, the real Josh, from the Bob and Tom Show sent you.
That's another exciting episode of Whiskey for a dear God.
With us in the studio, comedian John Garrett. You have a straight job? I mean, like a normal day-to-day thing?
Yeah, I actually do. I'm actually a CPA, believe it or not. Yeah, and
that spells party.
Yeah, it does. Most people think CPAs are hysterical. Yeah. No, of course not. We're dorks, big dorks. But and honestly, on behalf of all accountants out there, I'd like to say that we don't all do taxes. Some of us prefer to embezzle. It's much more lucrative. I read recently Willie Nelson wrote a song called Whatever Happened to Peace on Earth as his little protest to the war in Iraq. And my immediate thought was, why does he care? It's not like it's his tax dollar being put to use. I mean, I think the U.S. government should write a song called Whatever Happened to Willie's 1040. There's a tax joke for the accountants. Woo!
Bob and Tom. Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee over there.
Oh, yeah, here I am.
At the news desk, there she is. There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, here I am.
There's Jess Hooker.
Hello.
Hello, in her tweed sports coat. Goes from the boardroom to the bedroom.
What?
All right, sir. There's Josh Arnold. Hello.
I think Pat's sitting on you.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
As you know, I would be the world's worst detective or witness. I can't remember. Are the bangs new, or have you had those, Jess?
They're new.
Okay, then good.
They are new. So
Well, wait a minute. She's had them for over a week.
yeah, but I haven't.
Relatively
I got
Yeah,
them over.
relatively
I got them over Christmas break, and this is the first time I've been in here since then. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure I was noticing something.
Yeah.
Now, thank you once again. Jess Hooker prepared for us this morning the famous Elvis sandwich, which is
man.
2 pieces of Wonder Bread, peanut butter on both sides, sliced bananas, bacon, and then deep fried in bacon grease. And they're spectacular. They're so good. But, I mean, incredibly unhealthy, which reminds me.
Yeah.
This happened to me Friday. My doctor has me on this special diet.
That you're ignoring.
No. I'm sticking to it. But
But even the coffee part?
Even you. Shut up. Even okay.
Fair enough.
No, my doctor drinks 6 cups a day.
That doesn't mean you can.
Sure it does.
No, it doesn't.
Sure it does.
Yeah, because his heart's the same as yours.
You know something? Maybe drink a cup of shut up. So I'll talk to you, Jess.
Okay.
Do you like chicken livers?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I love chicken livers.
Yeah, I've got the lamb liver I need to make you guys.
So I go. I go into my favorite grocery store, and this guy goes, "What are you looking?" I'm looking in the for the little bowl of chicken livers.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Can I help you, sir?" I say, "Yeah, I'm trying to find chicken livers." He goes, "Oh, I don't know. Hang on a second." So we walk back over to the butcher counter there,
Yeah, where the meat is.
The guy goes, "Did you have any chicken livers?" And the two butcher guys started laughing at me. It's like I'd said, "Hey, did you guys shave your pubic hair?" What?
Right in your
Why
face?
were they laughing?
Because they don't have them.
Huh.
I had to go to a different store.
Well, what was funny about not having them?
I don't know. I don't know why they thought it was a stupid question.
Are they bad?
So
They're not bad
good.
for you, are they?
Yeah, kind of. Depends on how they're prepared, really.
Like
right?
little panko.
You deep fry them in bacon grease so they taste good.
Oh, can you imagine the fried and bacon? Oh, I can't speak.
Yeah, the soft chicken liver on the tongue is a little bit iffy.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean? No,
it's an acquired taste.
Why?
Yeah, I love it.
Very much an umami flavor. Now that's the
Umami.
That earthy
umami.
You
Why
know,
doesn't like your Popeyes, like your KFC,
They do.
sell chicken liver? Not around in our parts.
yes. Oh, geez.
Do they?
Yes,
Some
they
do.
Yes, they do.
Church's Chicken, I think, does, and maybe.
KFC does for sure.
Oh, they do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Isn't that where Church's Chicken is open the? Here's the church. Here's the steeple.
Yeah.
Well, let him finish. This is going nowhere.
Hard on.
Okay.
Tom, did you end up getting your chicken livers from another store?
Yeah,
Oh, good.
Different store.
Did they laugh at you when you finally bought them?
No, they're right there in the with next to the sausages and stuff.
Now, how do you
Yeah.
prepare them? The flour and right in the skillet?
No, this is going to sound. It's so incredibly poached a little bit.
Poached liver.
Put it in
boiling water?
You're not supposed to cook them all the way
Oh, my
through, really.
God.
Yeah,
if
well,
you want the health benefits.
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah.
You don't cook them and then you
Raw
put some
liver?
eggs.
No, just
Salmonella's
rare.
good for you?
No, it's not.
They're delicious. Maybe a little bit of olive oil, whatever.
Oh, yeah, tasty.
Or maybe like a pound of butter and then 3 chicken livers.
Some people they
That's
say
better.
you should soak them in milk first.
I've heard that.
It
What?
makes it a little more mild.
Makes it taste good.
Oh,
And
okay.
then
I
put
like
them in the
white
flour and then
although-
fry them.
Like, yeah, but leave them in the milk for a while.
I
Yeah.
do like the earthy.
I do too. I mean, that's the whole point.
but-
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's that word? Bunami?
Umami.
Umami?
Umami. It's like a part of the flavor profile, like sweet, sour, salty. Umami is a part of that. Yeah.
I'm a fan.
What a weird word. And now,
Ooh, mommy.
anyways, thanks again for making the
You're welcome.
sandwiches. I tell you what, a liver, bacon, and peanut butter sandwich. I bet that'd be great.
Oh,
Peanut
my
butter.
God.
I'm gonna skip the
Wow.
peanut butter.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Can you
Skip the
take
liver.
chicken livers? Because I know you could take this beef liver. Can you make that into a spread and put that on?
100%. Yeah.
Pate.
Pate. Yeah.
A pate, like I
Yeah.
know beef liver, but you
You can
have
do it with
chicken
any
liver
liver,
pate.
yeah.
Okay.
Goose liver as well.
Yes.
Goose liver pate.
Why don't we have that now?
Wait a second,
Why
I
don't
have
you
a
run
question.
down out and
When you
cook
get
that for
when you get goose liver at the grocery store, is that really goose liver or is that just the name of the?
No, it really. If it's.
I always assumed it was actually the
Foie gras?
animal.
Yeah.
Foie gras.
Oh, isn't that where they tie the
That's
goose to a
terrible for the
tree and
goose.
overfeed
Goose,
them?
the goose don't know any better.
They're so dumb.
Oh, my goodness.
They know how much to pump them with feed to make their livers swell up.
Okay, good.
Right before their legs break.
I'm sorry. Let's get back to the news desk.
Man, those livers are good.
Christy Lee, what do you got over there?
Folks that are going to certain convenience stores in northern Kentucky are finding a unique feature in the bathrooms. WDKY.
Donna Karen, New York?
Yeah. Reports restrooms at select Hop Shops, HOP, feature big red buttons on a wall with signs reading, "Do not push this button." A picture of the chain's mascot, Hopper the Frog, winking, invites visitors to break the rule. And when they do, the main lights turn off, colored spotlights come on to illuminate a spinning disco ball. At the Walton store, patrons hear, "I've had the time of my life."
Hey, I just came here to drop a deuce. Turn the lights back on. I can't see my ass. I don't know what I just wiped.
While those at the Florence location
What a
are
great
treated to Bruce Springsteen's Dancing in the Dark. That's not a disco song.
Deucing in the dark.
You ever do that? The power's out, you got to go in there? Sure.
Oh, boy.
The bathrooms have become a hit on social media, making the stores a destination for delighted travelers.
And for secret gay lovers everywhere. Are you just asking for for these to become
I think that's
gay
why
hideouts?
No, the doors don't go all the way down to the floor. Use your head. Come on, Josh.
And there's a listing of all the locations of these hop shops that have, and what the song is when you press the button.
Yeah.
Staying Alive at 2832 Verona Mudlick Road in Verona.
Okay.
Oh, so you can join all-
Mudlick. Really?
Stop by all of them.
Mudlick's what might be happening in the
Oh my God.
Pat, do you have a song for us?
Mudvayne Lick.
Mudvayne Lick.
I mean, I mean, it'd be happy. It'd be, I guess, handy if you're making a lot of noise. All of a sudden, Casey and the Sunshine Band comes on.
That's true.
Pat, do you have a?
We're talking party. I'm your man.
Yeah.
Come on. Oh, we're having a party. A gas station bathroom party. At a hop shop in Kentucky. While truckers are trying to go. Oh, we're pissing Mr. DJ. And there's a big old red button. Says, don't push me. Oh, but apparently that means nothing. They're playing songs from Dirty Dancing. And there's a big old disco ball. Meanwhile, a weary traveler is constipated in a stall. Here he sits, all broken-hearted. You know what he came for. He can't get started. And you're having such a good time. Poor bastard only farted. Yeah, that's a party.
Finally, the classic poem put to music.
That's right.
Oh God,
That could be fun.
yeah, it's a. I guess it's done as a promotion.
Of course.
Yeah, it's a scheduled viral moment.
But I mean, you got to hand it to him, as they say, thinking out of the box. I mean, who said, "Well, we need a new promotion"? How about something involving the toilets?
Gets people talking.
Well, everybody.
We're talking about it. And we
we're
have more
singing about
toilet talk coming up.
Okay. Now, Chick, this thing is labeled the party button.
Yeah, and
No.
parties begin and end with me.
And you call your party button, well, your prostate.
That's the party button. That's right. That's right. Would you like the party's going to start with or without you? So, are you going to come on along or not? The old party button.
Was that what you said earlier? Did you say pleasure place? What'd you say?
No, pleasure hole.
What's wrong with that?
Much
That
more.
could be my license plate.
Much more subtle.
This is America.
Check said a lot of funny things this morning.
The pleasure hole.
Did you get a lot of sleep this weekend? You're on fire.
I need
Fuego.
you
Is there
all
a, so
to
is
be
there
at
a
my
picture,
level.
Is there a picture of this thing? It just says
Yeah.
a big red button. It says, "Do not push this button."
You
Yeah.
haven't seen the video? It's hysterical. I'll show it to you.
Or
Jim.
mildly amusing. One of the two.
There's our little rain cloud.
Hysterical.
Cute.
I mean, what is it? Unless Jerry Lewis is in there, it's not hysterical.
So if you don't know about this and you stop there and you've got to go to the bathroom, you can't get in because you're hearing, disco music in the background. There's 5 people in there.
Is it a single stall or one?
Oh, it's a huge.
No,
it's a big
huge-
button.
yeah.
Oh, it's
Yeah, it's the size of a softball.
We're not asking the size of the button.
Stall.
The size of the stall, ding dong.
Are there other
restroom?
stalls in there? Yeah.
It's, it's the
Oh, and it's-
whole
Like a
bathroom.
Buc-ee's.
It's not
Okay.
like just
No, it's
the
a
one-
whole bathroom.
It's the whole.
But can I urinate? Is it all right to urinate?
I know. And when you go out to places, they have men, women, then they have
A-hole, and that's just
where
for
you go
me.
in. Yes,
Yeah.
okay.
Thanks a lot.
This is not going to help. It gets pitch black in there.
Well, yeah.
What if you're in the stall and
Yeah,
somebody
exactly.
hits the button?
Oh, I'd be annoyed.
Yeah.
It would be, you know what? It'd be hilarious.
I would
It
laugh.
would be
But I'm
I
glad,
would sit there and
I'm glad
laugh.
it's disco lights, not black lights.
Yeah.
You can imagine what you do.
Oh no.
Especially if it's,
That promotion it in real
yeah.
fast.
Oh, that's disgusting. On a totally different note, let's switch gears here. Coming up, we have more news in this realm. Also, we have a bizarre story involving pepperoni. But right now, this part of the Bob and Tom Show is brought to you by BetterHelp. Common misconception about relationships is that they have to be easy in order to be right. Sometimes the best one happens when both people put themselves to work to make things better. That's where therapy can come in, of course. And BetterHelp had a great idea. Why don't we make therapy a lot more accessible? and a lot easier to access and a lot more flexible. How? Well, we're all carrying around these phones all the time that are much more than phones. They hook us up to the rest of the world. And the way BetterHelp works is you're filling out a brief questionnaire. You'll get matched with one of 25,000 licensed therapists. You can switch therapists, by the way, at any time. And then the therapy itself is done online. So it's obviously a lot more convenient. You don't have to get in your car. You don't have to drive somewhere. You don't have to sit in some lobby looking around thinking, what's wrong with these people? You know, that old weirdo thing that you're doing. No, it's just you. It's all about privacy, flexibility, doing something that suits your schedule, and at the same time, helping you have a great 2024. So find out what I'm talking about. By the way, the therapy can be done like it's a Zoom call with the camera on, or it can be done just like a phone call, just talking, or it can be done texting back and forth. The thing here is it's about whatever is good for you. So help yourself and help everybody else. Maybe become your own soulmate. Whether you're looking for another soulmate or not, visit BetterHelp.com/BT Show. Do it today. It'll knock 10% off your first month. At BetterHelp, H-E-L-P, BetterHelp.com/BT Show. And the Bob and Tom Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Coming up, pepperoni in the news. And what's in that coffee? Ugh, you'll find out. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom.
If you irradiate
A lion. I've always said,
What,
I
a
don't.
lion?
I would. I know this is crazy that I thought about this.
What now?
I would never go into the wilderness and get and have a lion because they belong.
Right.
That's where they belong.
But if somebody like maybe they worked at the zoo and there was a lion and it had to live in a house, but it had to be sedated all the time, and I
How
could
about raised
squeeze
from
it.
a cub? I raised from a cub and
Yes.
know you. And
I would love a lion just
Why?
because they're so cute. I would just bite them all the time. Their face, that little
They
nose.
bite
I
back,
think you
believe
got
it or
that
not.
back.
Yeah.
You know,
And their
dogs.
teeth are bigger.
Nick has raised a very interesting point.
What?
Which is the essence of it. I think you said just because you like something, you don't have to have it.
Well, I've always been, somewhat controlled by my finances. So there's a lot of stuff that even if I did want, I couldn't have.
Oh, sure.
I mean, I literally, and I have panic attacks. Well, I'll get done with the workout and I go, I want to go get one of those really nice like $6 smoothies, and I'll think about it for like, should I treat myself? Am I worth it?
Yes, Nick. You're worth $6.
You know what says something you think? I think in my head I'm probably the only one doing this.
Right.
I was at Whole Foods, and they had these like expensive lemonades. I don't know how to explain it, but the tops were where it had a metal top, and you would pull it open, and it would be a rubber seal like the old days.
Oh, yeah,
and it was like a little bit extra. But I had friends coming in from out of town, and I know this is crazy. I thought it'll look good in the refrigerator, And I was at Whole Food, and I bought milk in the glass. I wanted it to look, I wanted it to look like my home. It was a home, like my mom's house.
Right.
Yeah.
So I walked over and I went to buy it. It was $2 more than regular lemonade. Then I walked away. And then I went back. I went, what are you doing? You are a full-grown adult. And over $2, get the goddamn lemonade. Well, it worked. Because I'm not kidding you. But the outcome is how I reacted. My sister-in-law was there, and she opened the refrigerator. And, I go over. All my brothers are married. Their refrigerators are filled with. So she opens up. She goes, oh, fancy lemonade. I was like, oh, yeah, I didn't act like, I acted like, yeah, that's the type I buy.
totally worth it.
Yeah, totally worth it.
Yeah. As I only half it's there, I left the other half in the rolls and it's spoiled. I'm having the Rolls Royce fixed.
Well,
that's why I'm driving this.
I would have got the milk in the jug, but my lion ate it. So.
Yeah, my lion likes it out of the glass.
That's right.
Yeah.
We all do weird things. Hey, did you enjoy those videos played in that break? Check out the Bob and Tom YouTube playlist for more great stuff.
In 1994, when O.J. Simpson faced double homicide charges in an L.A. courtroom. We salute you, Orenthal James Simpson, NFL Hall of Famer, accused murderer, and free American citizen.
This has been Bob and Tom Super Bowl Trivia.
Hi, this is comedian Sean Morey, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Harlan Williams is here with us.
You ever talk in your sleep, though?
I don't know.
You want me to camp over tonight? Was that like a subtle invitation?
Is that what it was?
I don't know.
You need a place to stay? Is that what you're trying to hint at?
I'll lay on your new shag carpet.
Bob's got a nice place.
Here's what happened the other night. I wake up in the middle of the night. My girlfriend is crying her eyes out, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, baby, what is wrong? Baby. She's like, you were talking in your sleep last night. And I'm like, well, what did I say? She said, you said it's over, you big greasy freak. So I looked at her right in the eyes, very lovingly, and I said, baby, no. I wasn't asleep. Get the hell out of here, you big greasy freak.
Or let the door hit you in the behind.
We have also a Matt Fulcher on here. Matt, I know you're a rap fan.
Right.
Do you curse a lot in your...
Well, on the radio, they take out all the curse words, which means they take out all the words. You know what I mean?
Oh, sure, for the rap songs?
Yeah.
Sure.
Turn on the hip-hop station. It's like, I'm gonna you up so bad. Gonna in the to your mother man. And after that, I'm gonna your mother sister gonna not even gonna kiss her. something like that. Yeah. Something like
This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show, and here's my friend, possibly my lover. It's Tom Griswold. Tom?
Oh.
He signs your checks. Just be honest.
Well, I don't think he signs
I have
any.
someone else. I'd throw them in the wastebasket.
He would cry too hard if he had to.
I can't watch that happen.
Let's get out of that. So,
let's see, where were we? We were discussing the news. That's what it was.
Well.
No, I was just. We had this news story about this. These bathrooms at this place. This what is it?
Northern
Convenience store.
Kentucky, yeah. Hop.
Where you press the button that turns the bathroom into a discotheque. Drops the lights, puts a disco ball spinning around.
Mm-hmm, plays music.
Pretty funny, but I mean, if you didn't know what was going on and you're just quietly minding your own business in the smallest stall, all of a sudden, oh my God, this is awful.
That'd be kind of fun.
It probably scares people when they don't know.
But it says
they're
don't
sitting in
push
the stall and somebody else hits the button.
But they're prepared for it. They shouldn't have. There should be some more secretive way for it to happen instead of actually have to push a button.
Oh no, it's great. I think it's funny.
Some sort of motion.
Or like you flip on the water and then
some sort of.
Okay.
And this is these are the Hop convenience stores.
Hop shop.
In
they sell beer.
The Hop shops, HOP.
Hop shop.
And in Kentucky. So if you get a chance, stop by one. Tell them we said hi.
Speaking of toilets, a new study shows having the toilet seat down does not reduce the spread of viral particles when flushing.
How is that possible?
I don't know, Chick. I'm with you. Researchers from the University of Arizona seeded toilets with varying doses of a non-pathogenic virus and analyzed the spread of viral particles induced by toilet flushing with the lids open and closed. Scientists found that there was no statistical difference in the amount of virus collected from surfaces on the toilet or the nearby floor, whether the toilet was flushed with the lid up or down. Viral contamination of the surrounding walls was minimal, though, in both cases.
It sounds to me like someone lost their data. To hell with it.
It's not the same.
Yeah, pretty much the same.
Have you seen that the slow motion video where they put some kind of
Are
dye
you
or
watching
something?
slow motion of people going to the toilet again?
No, it's they flush it and you see this massive cloud envelop the room.
Yeah.
Well, I know that used to be the case with the hand blowers, right? hand dryers?
Yeah.
Because you came up with the term crystallized urine is in those?
I hate those hand dryers.
Yeah.
I like the instructions. Yeah, what is it? Rub hands together, wait 45 seconds, wipe hands on pants. I'm skeptical.
I still close the lid. I don't care what they say.
Yeah, I mean, I can tell just by taste.
Oh, my God.
What?
What are
You just
you
gotta taste
licking?
the air like a snake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to get what COVID number 2.
Yikes.
I do like. Do you do a check?
What do you mean?
A check of
See
what?
what's going on down there?
Do I look?
You look back?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Do you look
Yeah.
at your dog's movements?
I pick them up with the bags.
Yeah.
You know what?
Check them out.
I guess, in the last couple of years, I've become a real, even at home, I courtesy flush like mad. Like I mean, immediately.
When you're by yourself?
Yeah. And I mean, it's just.
Yeah, but it's spraying all that stuff right up on your butt.
But that's my butt is my butt. It's
So then you take a shower or wipe your whole butt down?
Oh, he's got the bidet
the bidet
thing.
that's right.
But it's so I don't watch it go down.
You know,
as
Green
much.
Day and bidet rhyme. Did you know that?
Thank you. The this will be the second failure to launch joke in the last hour. So I have a question, Josh.
Yes, sir.
You have this aftermarket bidet on your toilet.
Yeah,
and it's like a little shower squirting from below.
Essentially,
there's a temperature monitor thing on that?
Yeah.
And is it like a digital readout or?
So it's on a remote control, and it's just like a volume thing where it's a series of bars, and you can tell how many bars are filled up. You know what I mean?
So you could have a guest over there.
Yeah, and they could mess with it.
They could go in there, and could they?
If theoretically, yeah. But my guests do not use my bathroom. They use there are 2 other bathrooms for them.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, if a guest wanted to use it, has anyone ever asked if I could go use that one?
No. No, nobody's ever asked.
What if
I can see we've hit a sore spot.
What if
a sore spot? Why?
You better let someone use that, or they're not going to come to your house anymore ever.
I haven't faced that.
Okay. I'm just checking out how things are.
Is there some kind of governor on the heat thing so you couldn't scald your?
Yeah, I mean the highest level is not going to scald you at all. Yeah. Okay. But it's warm. It's like, it's nice. It's nice.
You can tell he's really enjoying it. Well, good.
Yeah, I like it a lot. I recommend it.
I'm shocked you don't have a bidet. You of all people.
No.
Right up your alley.
They feel good and
right up my what?
Right up your alley.
And you built that nice home. You could have put a bidet right there in the bathroom.
You got a urinal.
I got a urinal.
Oh, you do have a urinal?
Oh, yeah. Ask Ace. He's used it.
Ace, you've been to Tom's new house?
Yeah.
Has anybody else?
Nope.
I have.
Well, of course, Pat has.
I'm special.
I've always said that, Ace. Special indeed.
Yeah. I think closing the lid, I still close the lid.
Always.
I'm not too worried about. There's not a big.
It also makes it a lot harder to drop your phone in the toilet.
What I
That's
do,
true.
I have a part of a transaction, close the lid, and then stand there and wait for the rest of the transaction, and then sit down real quick. So I close the lid.
In between.
Right.
No way.
I keep it closed.
I'm
at all times.
getting a giant plexiglass bowl like you put over a cake.
Is that right?
Yeah, there's no leakage at all. With a remote flusher.
We're fine. No, yeah.
A woman is facing charges for allegedly trying to poison her colleagues by mixing.
Wait a minute. Hey, everybody shut up. Now, how did she do it?
With bacon sandwiches?
No.
Ouch.
Mixing Viagra into their coffee.
Oh, this will get him there.
Miss Karen Beal.
I don't understand how that would be poisoning people, but I mean, it would be bad, I'm sure.
It opens up your
blood vessels.
Heart attack, right?
I don't know. I mean,
What? I haven't gone yet. Hang on. Why can't I take Viagra? I forget. Something about
You don't need it?
blood thinner?
Yeah, just say you don't need it because you're
you don't need
because
it.
of you're playing with the Queen of Hearts. And
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think you're thinking that if you take Viagra, you can't use nitro. is what you're thinking.
That's
Yes.
exactly right.
Okay, it's too much of a. That would
Yes.
open things up.
Way too much.
That
And
would
you would
explain
burst.
There'd be blood coming from your ears.
Possibly someone bleeding to death through their nose.
Yeah,
That
wow.
would, help that. Yeah.
You don't need that.
No.
Ms. Karen Beale was employed as a cleaner at a factory at the time of this incident. A Canterbury court was told that one of the intended victims set up a camera after noticing her coffee had a strange appearance and taste. The footage showed Beale tampering with a jar of Nescafe. Oh, fancy place. Authorities discovered two coffee.
A little judgy there.
Company just folded.
Wasn't Clooney's not involved, is he? He's the Nescafe spokesman. Yeah.
Instant coffee?
Yeah.
Authorities discovered two coffee jars containing sildenafil, which is sold under the brand name Viagra. I don't know how this poisons
Yeah,
you.
so what happens if Christy and I take Viagra?
It still opens our blood
You're
vessels.
supposed
get a little
to,
warm.
it makes you horny.
Yeah.
We get horny too?
Yeah.
Yes.
Tad, they
Oh,
say.
really? Is that true?
No.
Yes.
That's what they say.
No, it actually is true.
Do you
They've done
become
tests.
engorged?
Yes.
A tad, yeah.
Whatever you need. Yeah.
I'm skeptical.
Not like
Pat.
men.
No, that I think Pat is right.
Have you ever been with a woman that took a Viagra?
No.
Oh.
I just read about this recently.
I knew a woman who
I get
took
the leaflet.
I knew of a woman rather who took it for other health reasons.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
What other health reasons?
And the poor lady had to pay thousands a month because her insurance was like, we're not going to cover Viagra for you.
How much is Viagra?
It can get
this
be-
was
it can be
this
pretty
was a good
pricey.
15 years ago.
If you're
Okay,
if you're a man with good insurance, it's free.
There you go. Yeah.
But so it's in the coffee. So, well, I wonder what the coffee's motto is. The best part of waking.
Viagra.
Boner in your pants.
Oh, hard.
Okay. I guess if you didn't know you'd taken it, for the men anyway, it might be.
You could probably be dizzy.
Wow,
I
I've
think.
never looked at Miss Johnson and felt this way before. Did you do something to your hair, Miss Johnson? I had a throbbing diamond cutter for the last 4 hours.
Diamond cutter.
Yeah, you don't want to give anybody any pharmaceutical.
No.
I mean, there's the famous video of the guy peeing into the coffee urn,
Oh my God.
climbing up on the. Yeah, you talk about having a cup of Joe.
Is a coffee urn anything like a Grecian urn, Josh?
What is a Grecian urn?
$12.50 an hour. I think.
How much you owed?
Hey, let's move on, shall we? A New
Yes.
Jersey
From
resident.
all this Keats humor?
You mean the ode to a Grecian urn thing was passed over for laughing?
A New Jersey resident says her house was vandalized recently with pepperoni.
Weird.
Heather Daughtery told WPIX.
Pixels are our business.
Pixie News.
Pixies. Oh.
She woke one morning to see large slices of pepperoni strategically placed on her porch, down the stairs, and onto her car.
Odd.
The Manville, New Jersey resident says her house has never been vandalized before, not even on mischief night. She has since reported the incident to police.
What?
When the station owner asked Manville pizza owner Anthony DiNovello about the meat, he said it looks larger than the kind that would be used on a pizza, and told the station, as an Italian, it hurts the heart to see pepperoni used that way.
Thus setting back Italian stereotypes by 40 years.
Is this some mob thing?
No, it's
like a
kids.
warning?
Yeah, does the mob have a new PR guy? I'll try to make it a little scary. The pepperoni leads to the car. Don't start that car.
Where did this occur?
In New Jersey, Manville.
And they have something called Mischief Night.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting.
Tell us about it, Pat.
It's around Halloween.
Okay, you just go out and it's like a fun version of the Purge.
Where we came, it was the day before.
Wasn't it?
Halloween.
Wow.
Yeah.
Detroit had Devil's Night, right? Didn't it? The night before Thanksgiving Halloween, didn't they?
That's fun.
I don't know.
It doesn't make sense. Why would? Is it? It must be some kind of thing to scare you. The pepperoni.
Why is pepperoni scary? It's
Have
not
you ever really
scary.
looked at? Have you ever really looked at pepperoni?
No, I think it's.
terrifying.
Does she have kids? Is it a teen thing? I mean, I need more information.
They probably that's what they had, and that's what
Right,
they
it's too
grabbed.
random. It was just silly.
Yeah.
It's silly. It's
Could
kids
have
being
been.
kids.
Could have been a pork chop. You don't know.
Well, pork chop's a lot more expensive than a roll of pepperoni.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Odd.
Yeah, very bizarre. Okay, now, coming up, we have our history lesson for today. But right now, we had some great food this morning and a little nice side dish or two from Josh.
Josh brought in more cheese this
Gardner's Wisconsin cheese. Josh, tell me more.
Yes. Well, Matt has actually written in. He goes by Matt Jughead.
Is
How
that
about
right?
that? Yes.
Morning, Jughead.
This is a very long-time listener. He just got his Gardner's Wisconsin cheese. He was buying the honey barbecue cheese curds, and he ended up buying a bunch more because it looked so good. I'm glad you loved it. He said his wife is now also in love with it. Terrific. Artisan meats, quality cheese, the freshest curds you've ever tasted. In fact, Gardner's famous squeaky curds are made fresh in the morning and most often delivered to your doorstep in only about 48 hours, and that's nationwide. Gardner's also has that amazing oven-baked cheese. It arrives pre-baked. You just heat it and eat it, grill it, scale it, air fry it. And listen to this. They have a new oven-baked cheese flavor you must check out, jalapeno. That's right. Ooey, gooey, spicy cheese. Great for game day. And jalapeno is also available in that oven-baked bundle package. Try all the flavors. What cheese did I bring in today? Oh, yes, the hickory smoked cheddar Swiss blend.
So good.
So creamy and delicious. Gardner's has a lot of variety package deals already created for you, like the Be My Valentine package. And what a coincidence, the Be My Valentine package, they went ahead and released just before Valentine's Day. It worked out. It worked out this year. Last year, they came out with it in September. It was weird.
Yeah.
This crowd
still delicious.
Yes. This crowd-pleasing package of goodies includes many of their best-selling items, like that buffalo wing cheese, the 8-year-old super sharp cheddar, the bacon oven-baked cheese, and a juicy pack of those teriyaki meat sticks, garlic summer sausage, so much more. Head to GardnersWisconsinCheese.com for a limited time. Get $5 off any purchase of $50 or more when you use this promo code. Lucky Day. That's right. Use Lucky Day at checkout. It's all one word, LUCKYDAY. And as always, you'll receive that free cold pack shipping and free cheese curds when you spend $59 or more. A bunch of deals going on.
Can I give you two?
Please.
If you're planning a Super Bowl party and you're going to be serving Bloody Marys, don't give them swizzle sticks. Be an American patriot. Give them meat sticks.
Yeah.
That's right. Oh, you chuckle. That's fine.
You're exactly right, Tom.
You go and with your Fidel Castro commie stuff. I'm having a meat stick from Gardner's Wisconsin cheese.
Yes.
I'm sorry, did you say commie stuff?
That's what he
Okay.
said. No commie stuff at GardnersWisconsinCheese.com. That's GardnersWisconsinCheese.com. You're really going to enjoy what they have, so check them out.
You're having a Super Bowl party. Come on, grow up. Have a good Super Bowl party with Gardner's Wisconsin cheese. Tell them the Bob and Tom Show sent you. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Get a look at today's show on our YouTube channel.
You're listening to World Champion Radio with Judah Friedlander, the world champion. Next caller, you're on.
Come in, it's Donnie Baker. Is this Judith?
Yeah, I just said it's Judah, the world champion. What's up, Donnie?
I'm a big fan of yours. I've read your book. I still got your posters. Hey, I just want basically your blessing or certification. You probably know, I've called you before, my progress in the martial arts. The fact remains, I'm ready to be a world champion. Now, I've had, 2 off-duty reserve cops say I've got the goods, but since I've been on probation, Judith, I basically struggled getting certified, and I wanted basically your blessing. And you're not my official sensei, but the fact remains, I basically think
I've got to interrupt you first. Donnie, I've got to interrupt you for a second. I can tell you're already a little scared talking to me by the speed of your voice, okay? If you want to get better at karate, you're going to have to get better vocal tone, okay? The voice that you're using right now and the speed at which you're talking is telling me that you're scared.
I understand that. That's because I
see you're stuttering now. You're stuttering now.
Verbs get. Listen, the fact remains, I can scissor kick a hornet's nest now and destroy the whole colony without hurting the queen. I mean,
well, that's good. I mean, my book taught you that, so that's good. I mean, you've obviously studied my book, and that's a good start.
And I know I'm basically. And you don't know this, and I've not told you this before, and I don't want your sympathy, and I'm not a cripple, but I have had Tommy John surgery on both knees. And
Okay, I'm sorry. I've actually never had surgery. I've never needed it, so I can't relate to your problem. No offense.
But no, I'm not offended. But see, I ain't lucky like you. You know, your name's Judah. You know, you were born for this. If my name was Taekwondo Baker, I'd have the same luck. But you've kind of had a golden spoon in the martial arts. No offense, but Judah, Freelanders, duh. No wonder why you're so good at it. I mean, again, if you know, I've studied switchblades. I've had to work my way up.
Yeah, well, you know, see, that's one of your problems right there is you started your training using weapons, okay? And if you want to be a really good fighter, you have to learn to fight without weapons. So I need you to get rid of all your weapons, all your switchblades, all your butter knives, okay? And start from the beginning. You got to use your body.
I'll take your advice, but see, this is hard. I mean, I've always been, you know, you're talking.
Hey, I'm not saying it's easy. Becoming the world champ's not easy, Donnie, okay?
I know, Jude. Well, listen, can I call you back when things get better?
Yeah, I hope things do get better for you. How many sit-ups are you going to do today?
You know what? I'm on break now. We're not supposed to do any calisthenics or nothing like that on break.
How many push-ups are you going to do today?
Made me drop my shorts and turn a cough to check me for asthma, and my test results came back short. Listen, I'll call you back when I'm off break.
All right, that sounds good. I actually have to do some push-ups and sit-ups at the same time right now. So keep training, okay?
You're the best, man. Keep rocking. Stay tough. I got to go.
You know it. Okay, Donnie. Okay, that was Donnie, everybody. We wish him well. He's trying. He's read my book. I think he needs to reread it.
Hey, it's Josh Arnold with a food recommendation for you. Gardner's Wisconsin cheese, their famous oven-baked cheese. It arrives pre-baked. You just heat it and eat it, grill it, skillet, or air fry it. Check out their new oven-baked cheese flavor, jalapeno. Ooey, gooey, spicy cheese. It's sure to tickle your taste buds with real jalapeno flavor and heat. Perfect for game day, parties, or any time. Excuse me, are you serious with this? I mean, why are you doing this? Me, the real me is right here. I could easily be doing this. We don't need you, man. Look, there's only room for one of us. That's Gardner's Wisconsin cheese, jalapeno flavored oven baked cheese. It's now available in Gardner's oven baked bundle package. So try all the great flavors. Receive free cold pack shipping and free cheese curds when you spend $59 or more at Gardner'sWisconsinCheese.com. Click the link below and tell them your pal Josh, me, the real Josh, from the Bob and Tom Show sent you.
Longest winning streak with Road Horse.
This has been great moments in NFL history.
Wow.
Good morning, sunshine.
Bob and Tom Radio.
First of all, our guest in the studio, comedian Evan Davis. But you live in L.A., so you got to have a car.
You got to have something big. I don't think that's right, man. Housewives driving expeditions. I don't think you should be able to. You should be allowed to drive something that big unless you're really going on an expedition. Like if you're picking up See's candy in a shower curtain, that's not an expedition. No, that's an errand. Yeah, you should have to take the Ford back in a second. I think they should have eye tests at the optometrist for like drivers. Like instead of reading letters off a card, they should have you cover one eye. It's like, is that a roof rack or a cop car?
Thanks for joining us. With us in the studio, comedian Billy Gardell. Now, for many of the comedians who visit, all you have to do is tell them that there's porno there, and suddenly they
I can't. I'm married. I can't even have it in the house. She'll find it. It's every time I walk in the house and I'm doing something wrong, I hear that music from Law and Order. It's like gong gong. I didn't do nothing. I'm so scared of her. I'm just scared of her.
1:27 p.m. The Gardell household.
Dong dong. She's Southern, so she'll slip a sandwich in front of me, Dad. And then I did it. What? Wait a minute.
Lord Coretta's a fine young comedian. Are you a health guy? You run. You look very slender. And
I'm
I'm not a big health guy, although I'm healthy. I just had a complete physical, and unfortunately, I'm at that age where you get the real intense physical.
No, yeah.
You know, I hope I'm not sharing too much, but the doctor actually stuck a camera in my rectum. It wasn't part of any procedure. He just suspected that his nurse was stealing from him.
Hi, this is Ross Bennett, and you're...
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We did a lot today, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, man,
but
it was jam-packed.
We're going to put an
We
extra cherry on the
peanut butter nanner sandwiches
on the chocolate sundae that is this show.
Are we?
That is a
big. Are you doing what I think you're doing?
Oh no, I'm doing this instead.
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice? Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
Hey, Chick.
Yes, Ace.
Why was the pig covered in ink?
Why was the pig covered in ink? I don't know why.
Well, it lived in a pen.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
It's like being kneed in the balls.
It's like you get a little dizzy, and then you're angry, and then
gasping for air. Thank you very much.
Is that right?
Time now
for today in history. 29, Tom. 29. Almost done with January.
You like this one, Josh?
Yes, sir.
In 1595, and for you too, Pat, because your dad was a Shakespearean actor.
Marked down from 1600.
Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet, believed to have been performed for the first time.
Wow.
And, of course, an all-male cast.
Of course, the way it was done back then.
Mm-hmm. And
Those were the good old days.
Now, your father was a distinguished director, especially of Shakespeare.
Shakespeare was his forte.
And you traveled with him once, and what was the conversation?
Went up to Canada for the Shakespearean Festival at Stratford.
Yeah.
And I think I was about 12 or 13, and I asked my dad, did Romeo and Juliet sleep together? He said, well, in the Chicago company they did.
I just love that. Yeah. In the early days, by the way, they used to have that Rotten Tomatoes, the tomato meter.
Oh.
And it was based on the number of tomatoes they threw at you.
They also had, for adult cinema, they called it the Peter meter. Remember that? The Screw magazine?
I never saw a Screw magazine.
Yeah.
Classy. Yeah, you look at it for 2 seconds and go want to take a shower.
Al Goldstein.
That was the guy's name. 1845, Edgar Allan Poe's famous poem that an NFL team is named after Christy Lee.
The Raven.
The Raven.
Annabelle Lee's.
They say that if only he'd had more Nevermore T-shirts available, he would have died a rich man.
Now he
had merch.
He liked cocaine a lot, right? Or was that him?
A lot of different stuff.
Or was that Sherlock Holmes?
Opium is what I had.
Opium, you're right.
Sherlock Holmes
Just found dead sitting on a bench. How weird is that?
Yeah.
Mumbling and wandering around.
Oh, that's sad.
I know, it's weird. Some say he was murdered.
1964, one of the great movies of all time, Dr. Strangelove. Peter Sellers, George C. Scott.
I'm not going to say we're not going to get our hair mussed.
I've never seen it.
I'm just saying.
So good.
Really?
It's real funny.
I envy you. I wish I could go watch it again for the first
It's amazing.
I'll look for it.
You've never seen it?
No.
It's one of the sharpest satires ever made.
Cool.
It's really great.
Mandrake, you want to help me with this automatic?
You can't fight in here. You can't fight in here. This is the war room.
Seem to have pulled the string of my leg.
God.
I can't walk.
And the general talking about the bodily fluids.
General Jack D. Ripper.
Oh, God.
Purity of essence.
Yeah, man, that guy.
Let's see now.
Sterling Hayden.
2018, Black Panther premieres.
Oh.
Not to be confused with the Pink Panther. Pink Panther movies, I think, a lot funnier.
Yeah, they're a little sillier.
Yeah. Happy birthday, 1843. What president was born?
In 1843?
Not president in 1843, but born in 1843.
There's a mountain that used to be named after him.
McKinley.
President Vernon.
McKinley's right, yeah.
Not McKinley.
I think it might be
Isn't that the one? Isn't that the one they renamed Denali?
Yes,
is that right?
I hide it well, though.
Is that the one? I don't know. Let's see now. Here we go. This is a good one. 1945. I'll give you a hint, Christy Lee. He is the PG-13 version of Burt Reynolds with a mustache.
Huh?
What? Burt Reynolds is a bad guy?
Well, compared to this guy.
PG-13 without a mustache?
No, with a mustache. It's Tom Selleck.
What? How do you?
Don't you think he's like a Burt Reynolds, kind of the second place mustache guy?
No.
Let me be the first to say that was a great clue.
Maybe you could have said something like he had a Ferrari, or
You could have said anything.
I'll tell you, well, he's born in 1945, so now he's old enough to get one of those reverse mortgages. That'll be
There you go. That would have been a good hit.
Okay.
And Blue Bloods' the final season this year, right?
Yeah, I'm going to miss the Reagan family.
1954 born Oprah Winfrey. So she's 70, so now she's the grand old Oprah.
I like the grand old Oprah.
Harpo backwards.
That's right. This is a good one. 1970, Heather Graham. Do you know who she is, Christy?
Yeah, she's the roller skating gal in Boogie Nights. Yeah, of course.
And her father
watched her new movie last night.
Her father invented a sweet and saltine crackers. Now we know them as Graham crackers.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And that's it.
She's in a new movie called Suitable Flesh.
Oh.
Is the flesh suitable?
No, is
We'll
it?
have to watch it to find out.
I think she has a lazy eye that throws me. I don't know why.
No,
You don't make fun of people with
not
lazy
this.
eyes.
We opened this morning with Paul Thorns. Have a great day to whoop somebody's ass. We party 24/7 here at the show, except for Christmas Day. That's how we started. That's the way we roll. Taylor Swift was in Baltimore last night to cheer her boyfriend on victory, and kissing Travis Kelce on the field last night.
And Mr. McGee was 2-0. If you
2-0
put the spread in for the weekend,
coming up with the big Super Bowl. Tokyo's.
You would have been more than 2-0 if you had bet on more games, but
well, there weren't any. Taylor Swift will make it to the Super Bowl. She's got it all planned out. Of course, that's pending that she can get a ride to the airport.
Yeah.
She's in Tokyo the night before.
Right. Sort of. Josh told us the AVN Awards were over the weekend in Vegas.
yeah, I have not seen who the winners are. Christy looked at some of them, but they were unreadable.
Ooh, boy,
The category's a little rough.
Everything about them unreadable. The moon is shrinking. We learned that today, up to 1 millimeter, says Tom. That seemed...
No, it's 150 feet in millions, 100 million years. So,
Jess cooked us bacon palooza with peanut butter and bacon and banana sandwiches, baked in fried in bacon grease. It was delicious.
And we heard your Elvis impression.
Yeah,
I forget what I did now, but it was very good.
Would you like more of those?
I'll eat my weight in them.
In what?
Bacon nanner sandwich.
I love the way you say sandwich.
Excuse me, but be quiet. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Just got to get a hold of us. Call, fax, mail, or email. Get all the contact information you need at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.